Goddamn, guys. Goddamn. His mic is not connected currently, guys.
Oh,
Never
wait.
fails.
Okay, hold
Never
on.
fails.
I turned my
Man. Oh,
Discord mic on and your mic. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay. What is going on, bro? You know what?
okay.
It does make sense. I did update my computer last night. So now that you guys
Ah,
can hear me and now my camera's blurry. All right. There. Hey man, they're giving me one last run for my money, bro. What's OBS doing here?
they really are.
Jeez.
Dude, my PC been doing that shit too. Sometimes, damn near every time I start it up, it blue screens, bruh. And I think I gotta go to Windows 11, but I gotta wait a little bit to go to Windows 11 just in case. Just in case you don't turn on no more.
Damn.
I got that fear. I don't think it would happen, but I got that fear in the back of my mind.
What is going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to another edition of NHP. This is episode 330, man. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us here today for another edition of NHP. As first and foremost, brother. First, brother.
Oh man.
First and foremost, next week, next week is going to be quite the episode. Next week is going to be quite the episode. Next Friday, me and Sir K have a very important announcement to share with you guys. We have a very important announcement to share with you guys regarding the future of NHP. And I know how that sounds. It sounds like I'm talking about a death right now. NHP is not dying. However, we have a very important announcement to share with you guys next week, and I would really, really love. I know some of your guys' schedules may not align, but I would really love if most of the crew would be here for it. I think it's something. It's something that's kind of been uh a thought for a while now, and it is time to have that conversation. So again, NHP is not dying, um, but it's just a conversation that we need to have. Next week, next Friday, I would really love if most of you guys can make that. It would really mean a lot. If not, you guys know the deal. It goes up right for
Couldn't
immediate
replay.
replay, obviously afterwards, and then it's gonna go up on all platforms after that as well. So, uh, again, next week, um, next week, we got to have a conversation regarding the future of NHP. So again, it really sounds like we're talking about a death, and I promise I don't mean to sound this sad,
It doesn't.
but
Exactly.
um,
Exact.
but it's something that again, it's a conversation that has to be had with you guys. I think we owe it to you guys. And again, sometimes, um, so sometimes it just sometimes necessary changes just need to be made. So
Mm-hmm.
again, next week we'll be geez, I really didn't plan to sound this sad. Next week we're gonna have a conversation. I Next week we're gonna have a conversation about the future of NHP. Again, NHP is not dying. Again,
No, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
mean I don't mean to sound so sad, but again, I would just really like if most of you guys can be here for it. I think it's something that it's just a conversation that needs to be had, man. So again, I we didn't know exactly how to bring it up. We didn't talk about bringing it up on today's episode at all until like 20 minutes before we went on.
Before.
We figured we owe it to you guys we figured we'd owe it to you guys to at least to at least mention that something is coming. Again, just so you guys have a heads up, and so you guys know kind of what to expect from next Friday's episode. And yes, Scotty, it is going to be next Friday's episode, man. It is going to be next Friday's episode. But yes, NHP is not dead. We're not.
No.
Again, we're not. We're still going to be here in some capacity. We're still going to be here in some capacity, man. But yes, next week will explain a lot more. But I think it just it helps us as much as I'm sure it can help you guys. Just kind of again, just mentioning that next week a conversation must be had, unfortunately, bro. So yeah.
Is that
So,
is this the case? I don't know if this is the case.
But nonetheless, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us for another edition of NHP. This is episode 330 of the news. If this is your first time watching, guys, do not know the show works. Every Monday, we're on here with the news. Every Friday at 3 p.m. Central. And for the pay-per-views for both WWE and AEW, we are live after the show goes off the air with the official post-show review. Speaking of which, if you guys did miss this past Monday's edition, as well as all the shows through the weekend, last week's news, both nights of the SummerSlam post-show, and Monday's Unscripted, those are available for you guys on all platforms, that is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here live on every single Monday after Raw for Unscripted, man. Did I completely botch that? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. If you guys want to watch all the shows, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I don't think I said this part. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here on YouTube, man. You guys know the deal, bruh. Also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official NHP merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Links at the top of the description of this very video, where you can find the Slept On Since 2020 design, as well as all the other OG designs live on there as we speak, man. Again, with that being said, if this is your first time watching and you do not know who we are here at NHP, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got none other than my guy. We got Sir K here. Sir K, go ahead and let the people know what it is you're smiling about today.
Man, sometimes you just gotta smile. And sometimes, you got some reasons to smile, man. And I don't know if I could reveal, the reasons yet, but, sometimes sometimes you just gotta be smiling, man. But overall, man, I'm doing good, man. Had to give you guys a little warning shot bow for next week. Um, Nothing's ending, man. It's just, sometimes you just gotta change lanes onto a different highway, man, and everything's gonna be okay, man. But overall, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just been chilling out, man. Just been chilling out ever since watched Brand New Day. I've been replaying Spider-Man 2 with the Brand New Day suit. And shit's kind of been peak, man. It's kind of been peak every time I'm playing. It doubles as just a great experience with that suit, and sometimes it's just a nice distraction, man. But overall, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Spider-Man's been fun. Speaking of Spider-Man 2, man, I do really like Spider-Man 2. The pacing is not as great as it was the first time you play the game. And man, Miles, most of his suits are awful in that fucking game. Most of the suits they gave that man are fucking horrible, man. There's literally like 3 that I like from Miles. Like, holy shit, they over-designed the shit out of his goddamn suits, man. They really do. Other than that, it's overall been pretty fun. I think I'm like about halfway through, I think. But that's been fun, man. That's been fun. I was gonna play, Assassin's Creed Shadows, but due to Spider-Man, I had to call an audible. I had to play some Spider-Man, man. After watching that movie twice, I just had to swing around that city, and I was like, you know what? Let me just replay the game. Might as well. But other than that, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. it really was a good movie, Gotti, man. It was an incredible fucking movie. I loved it, man. I loved it. Like Durante was asked, man, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. Family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How are we doing? Watching the replay, man. How are you guys doing? Wait, I fucked it up, man.
Dude, what's going on with us, bro? Are we washed up now, dude?
I don't know if I got Triple H fucking brain mold, but man,
Fuck,
fuck. But
man.
I'm doing good. How's everyone doing in the comments, bro? How's everyone doing watching the replay? What are you, bro? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Doing good. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting past couple days. Traveled down to Indianapolis during the week. So that was really cool. Got
Hell
to
yeah.
got to go got to go see my my late grandfather's hometown over in Indiana, which was such a dope experience. It was such a dope experience and a really dope week. Really dope week, man. Obviously, things have been a little hard to navigate. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They're obviously with the the conversation for next week definitely been weighing on my mind a lot, man. But um, doing all right, man. Doing all right. About as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, enjoyed my week, man. Enjoyed my week. Enjoyed my week. Again, cooped up in a hotel room playing NBA 2K, bro. So it was
Oh
really
yeah.
really nice. It was really nice, and uh, yeah, yeah. Um, got back home yesterday. Got back home yesterday, dude. I tried a big truck stop for the first time.
Oh
Like I
shit.
went to a big truck stop. It wasn't a Bucky's or a Wawa. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I'm sure some of you guys have. It's called Wally's.
Oh shit.
It's called Wally's, man. So I got myself a magnet sitting in my little mini fridge over there, and I got
Hey.
was able to try like I've never been to a big truck stop like that. The only like I guess big like kind of bigger gas stations they have over by where I am in Illinois is they have like Loves over here, and then they have like Gas and Washes, but like I never been to like a big one, like a
Mhm.
one of those ones, dude. We tried smash burgers from there. We tried a
Oh shit.
sliced brisket sandwich, and we tried pizza from there, and
Oh
pretzel
shit.
bites. Really fucking good, man. Really good. So that was my first time ever trying. So I kind of got a little bit of everything, and then we also tried like they had like a whole fucking bakery in there too. It was pretty cool. So we tried some cookies.
Shit.
Very shocked, man. Very shocked with how good it was, man. Quick Trip. I'll have to try out a Quick Trip. I've never been to one of those
Okay.
either. So, yeah, but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. So, the part of Indiana I went to was a nice little it's where Ball State is. If anybody knows where Ball State is, that's where I was. So, it
Oh
was
shit.
really nice, man. It was really nice, really cool experience, and overall just a random and dope week. I definitely didn't expect all
Mhm.
that to come from the week, but nonetheless. Also, Gotti, I apologize. I was supposed to get back to you. Dude, when you got in the chat, I realized I was supposed to get back with you with the all out prices. I'm gonna do that. I will be texting you tonight. I'm gonna just let you know. I'm gonna just let you know how much the tickets are. From what I looked at, and from what I'll check again for you, it's gonna be anywhere from like 90 to 130. So typically with like Ticketmaster fees, you can like add another $40 or $50 onto whatever that price is, because they fucking are
Mhm.
terrible with their taxes on the tickets. But nonetheless, at least every time we went to AEW, it was probably like uh it was probably like I want to say maybe like a you can add like $40 to the bill, so maybe like $20 a ticket. But
Yeah.
yeah, probably whatever the price is, it'll probably be like an extra 20 to $40 on that. But I will let you know for sure. So I apologize because I sure did tell you I was gonna get you the prices and I completely fucking forgot. So I'm sorry about that, but I got you. Nonetheless. But Gotti thinks we're getting rid of AEW segments, bro. What the fuck, man? Come on,
What the
dude.
hell, man?
We're the best
Never
wrestle.
getting rid of.
We
We're
can't
the
get rid of
best
we
wrestle.
can't get rid of AEW, bro. We cannot get rid of AEW.
Exactly.
Dude, could you
Gotta make my
imagine?
Excalibur jokes.
Dude, can you imagine? Yes, could you imagine an NHP with us not making fun of AEW commentary, bro? I feel like that's taboo in today's nature.
I was gonna say that's half of it. That's half of their pay-per-view reviews, bro. Just making fun of commentary. That's like at least 1/4 of it, if not half, depending on the show, depending how much they are on one in one night.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, man. I already got some good stuff from Grand Slam Mexico from our buddy
God.
Sockhead, man. So we love Sockhead, bro. He's the goat. Gotti says he wants CMJF.
I get it.
Feel
I
like
definitely get it. And
yeah,
mhm,
I feel like he at least off my
I think he'll be
prediction,
there.
I feel like he will be in a pretty big match there. I don't know which match. I'm kind of debating between two, but yes, I think he's going to be in a pretty big match. For me, I think that I will probably be attending more than likely to see Will Ospreay.
Hell yeah, bro. For me, might be an Andrade one right now, man. I
Oh,
obviously
you're right.
Will's in there.
You're right.
Will's in there, man. Fletcher's in there. But
Yes.
for me right now, I gotta see. I gotta do how you know. If we get to yell how you know, that's the night right there, bro. That's the night.
Yeah. How you know?
How you know, man? How you know?
Man, but yes, that is definitely it is still on the table, bro. I totally did not mean to forget, but yes, all out is still happening, bro, and I will again I will for sure nail down some just a price range for you. But yes, from what we looked at so far, a ticket was anywhere for like a good seat, a 100 section seat was anywhere from 100 to $130. So for
Fucking AEW.
you know,
Gotta love it.
Logan says my how you know shit is on the way.
But Logan, bro.
How you
How you know?
come on, bro.
Greatest catchphrase ever,
Come
bro.
on.
It really is.
Dude, he completely washed like 3 years of Triple H trying to slap a catchphrase on anybody, bro. He topped all of them.
He topped all. He chopped a warning shot, bow. He shot all of it, bro. All of CM Punk's, Cody's, fucking. He watches all of them.
God, 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 he wants to
Oh,
see
you want to see
Mystico.
Mystical?
the
Oh,
greatest,
dude,
the greatest luchador of our generation, Mystico.
have we seen Mystical live at one of those shows?
No.
No. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't really.
Like
Like
around them yet.
yeah, he wasn't like he was because that was when AEW was like fucking with New Japan heavy. That was before they started
That
fucking with
was.
CMLL heavy. Because
That's true. That's
they've
true.
always been fucking with CMLL, but like obviously like
Now.
before like before like AEW fucked with New Japan really heavy. Like we've seen a lot of New Japan guys. Now it's kind of reversed. You know what I mean? And we would only see like
Yeah.
select CMLL guys, but like now it's
No.
reversed. Now we see a fuck ton of luchadors and we see New Japan like occasionally.
Dorado.
Yeah. Like
Exactly, bro.
Dorado, the El Sky team.
Hechicero.
The mad scientist of Lucha Libre. Fuck.
Dude, luchadors mixed with Excalibur, greatest thing on the planet, dude. Greatest thing on the planet.
Dude, Excalibur speaking Spanish in the Open to Grand Slam Mexico was enough to have me rolling, bro. Fucking goat,
That's too
dude.
goated. Dude,
Goat,
he's
dude.
hilarious.
So Gotti says his cane mask arrived yesterday. Gotti, I seen the photo of you in the cane mask, bro.
Hey,
It was very
hey,
hilarious, I must say.
gotta get that cane, man. I respect him, man. Gotta come out
Yes.
to Slow Chemical. Go
There
to
you go.
theme song.
There you go, bro. Also, gotta save the best for last. Under us, you obviously see it. Happy birthday! We are giving a special happy birthday shout out to our guy, our brother. He is literally a part of the intro to the show. We got our guy, man. He's been down with us for almost the entirety of these 6.5 years we've done NHP, bro. Our guy Durante McDaniel, bro. Happy birthday to my guy Durante, bro. Again, thank you for being down with us, man, for literally since day one ish, bro. He has been here for literally forever,
Cheers.
bro. Thank you for always popping in when you can, man, giving us a good laugh, fucking making Triple H jokes with us, dude. Or once upon a time making Vince jokes, calling Triple H Paul McMahon because he fucking books just like his fucking father-in-law. um amazing run it's been to have you here, man, and to have you a part of the NHP family. We appreciate you, and we hope you have a great birthday, man.
Truly hope you have a phenomenal birthday, bro. You deserve it. Being a true OG to NHP, bro, to us as people, bro. Thank you. Always being here, always coming in when you can, joking, and just having a good time, bro. Having a great time. Always seeing your tweets. Anytime,
Oh god,
something dumb
so
happens on
funny, dude.
Raw or on Dynamite, it's always hilarious, bro. So truly, happy birthday, bro. Hope your birthday's great.
uh, Typically if I'm like late on one of these shows or something, man, and I see a tweet from Durante, bro, I just know some fuckery happened on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And typically some fuckery happened
Some
on the
fucking
show. um
exactly, bro.
So, yes, appreciate the hell out of Durante, man. One thing I really love about what we have here at NHP, man.
What
And I
we
think
do.
it's, and I, yeah, and I think it's really special. A lot of people, can just come in and want to talk about wrestling, and that's fine. That's obviously what the podcast is here for. Durante, bro, from day one, every time you stepped in here, bro, you always ask how we're doing. You always ask how our family's doing, bro, and that is something that is just again, it really goes to show you as a person care about us as people, not just as content creators or podcasters or wrestling fans or whatever the case is, man. You care about us as people, man, and we just want you to know, as well as all you guys, man. We care about you guys as people. We again, first and foremost, before we talk about wrestling, man, that's why 9 times out of 10, whenever we catch you guys coming in chat, we ask how you guys are, because it obviously a lot of things matter more than wrestling, man, and that matters to me. I know that matters to this guy next to me, man. So we appreciate you guys, and happy birthday, Durante. We really appreciate the hell out of you, bro. And we hope you have a great birthday, man.
Really hope it is a great birthday, man. I mean, we're all genuine people just talking to each other here, man, and that's what's so great about what we do is that man has ruined that phrase too because it's such a useful, great phrase of what we do, and he's completely ruined it, bro.
Dude, it really is a great phrase, man. It really is a great phrase, and it's like, yeah, he completely fucking ruined it, dude. He completely ruined it because it really sums up, like, again, what it really sums up what we do here at NHP is not just, at least to us, and to, hopefully to you guys, man. Again, it's not just a place where we ever came to just talk wrestling, man. It's a place where we came to make friends. So
Exactly.
again, I really think that is a testament to what we do here at NHP. So
A
yeah,
fucking
man.
clip of him. I think it's the Money in the Bank one where he said it like fucking 5 different
Dude,
times, dude. Oh
terrible of him,
man,
bro. It's what we
that
do.
video compilation is the greatest thing ever.
I love the parts where it's like zooming in on his hands and he's like, "What
He's like,
we
what
do."
we
Yeah.
do.
It's
The
what we
fuck
do.
is wrong, man? So we do, bro. Bro brought back the media scrum one night of fucking a 2 night show, got fucking blasted on social media, and stopped it the next night. He truly is amazing.
Triple H,
He's
bro.
something else.
Triple H, dude. What a guy. What a guy. But yes, happy birthday to our guy Durante. Hmm. Let's see, man. Ah, let's see. What are we starting with, man? AEW. We starting with our four
I would say,
AEW stories today.
I would say with our four glorious AEW stories.
Yes, sir. Gotti says he's wearing his "I was there" SummerSlam Minneapolis shirt to work today.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's what's up, dude. You know, that's always the best part. That's always the best part about getting about going to one of the
To the
shows, bro.
shows.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. I love going to the shows, getting my fifth all out shirt, man. It's great.
It's probably gonna be the same design too. It's probably dead
No,
ass
I
gonna
know
be
it
the
is.
same fucking design, bro. I certainly hope not, but dude, like at least the all out logo they put out really does look a lot like the logo on the "I was there" shirt we got 3 years ago. It really does, bro. So I'm very scared.
I think the only one that I remember them just having different merch for was the one we didn't. It was the one we didn't go to.
Yes, it was.
I, never fails.
It was. Well, 2020. Um, Wait, no. No, because remember, I think me and you were clowning on it because people were posting the photo, and me and you were like, bro, that's the shirt we have from last year and the year before.
Oh yeah, we were clowning on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
bruh.
so they never changed the design actually.
Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's a good
Ah,
design, but like, homie, you've
like
done it
dog.
before.
You've done it before, man. It's like, god damn, the shirt I still think about to this day that I think I missed out most
Oh, I
on getting
feel
at a
like I know
live
what you're
show.
talking about.
The Adam Cole and
Oh,
MJF one,
dude, why'd you have to say it, bro?
dude. Oh, that
Oh
shirt
my,
was so gassed, and I didn't get it, and I should have
oh
fucking got
fuck,
it. Oh,
bro. It
I think
was
about it to this day, bro.
Dude, it was a Bulls Better Than You Bebe shirt. And on the back, it said D Clothesline with the number 23 in the Jordan font because it was the fucking 23rd, the 2023. Oh my God, bro.
It was so gas, and I didn't get it for some reason.
I don't know why I didn't either, bro. Because I thought I remembered getting shit there.
I think I did,
I
and I
think,
didn't get that one.
oh, dude. It kills me, bro. It actually kills me, dude.
God,
Yeah, dude, that shirt was so fucking tough, man. That's why, like, this year, like, you remember
I'm
me at
just
that
commit.
at that Chamber Superstore. I wouldn't
You
passing
just
up
gotta
on
commit.
like Chicago punk or Chicago Blackhawks punk shit. Because if there's
You
anything
can't.
I fucking love more in wrestling, it's when they incorporate like sports teams into the design of what they're doing. Like, you guys have seen me wear it before, but like the CM Punk Chicago Blackhawks shit, uh,
Tough.
like literally, dude. Shout out to Sir K, bro, because like after Elimination Chamber, this motherfucker walked back to the store with me because I needed to pick one up for my pops too, because he's a
Oh
big
hell yeah.
Blackhawks fan and he fucking loves CM Punk. And we went the first day, and literally as soon as we left, I was like, oh my god, I did not pick up one for my pops. So dude, that's why I can't like I can't pass it, I can't pass up on like city themed like sports team merch these days, bro, because I just think back to that fucking double clothesline shirt, dude, and
Oh,
oh, dude,
I'm j-
it tears me apart, bro. Especially too
it
Gotti, like
does.
Gotti says, like, dude, the Better Than You Baby was so good, and I don't have a fucking
Oh,
shirt, and that shirt was the perfect fucking shirt to have
it was
for it,
the
bro.
it was the coolest thing ever, bro. And fair warning, Gotti, when it comes to these shows, if you were in a store with me, I'm such an enabler, bro. I'm gonna tell you to buy whatever you're thinking about buying, man. I'm such an enabler, bro. Just
Yeah,
just a fair warning.
yeah, I've been. I can say I've been at the
He's been,
receiving end of it. I've been at the receiving end of it, bro.
but he does it to me.
I was gonna say, but I kind of do it to him too. So I guess it's even. Yeah, I'll completely blame my elimination chamber debacle where Sir K. I'll completely blame it on Sir K. But he coerced me
Exactly.
into spending
Of course.
$600 at the elimination chamber superstore earlier this year. So I will completely. But see, dude, when that guy told me that total, bro, I was just like, huh? I
Huh?
was like, what?
Like, huh? That shit, bro.
but
That
but
shit was
but
insane.
but I was like, you know what, dude? This is gonna be my last show for years. And here we are, and All Out's coming up, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Because legit, bro,
It's AEW.
legit, I was like, dude, this is gonna be my last show for years. I was like, dude, the next show I'll go to it's got to have Will Ospreay on it, and it's he's got to be champion or something. I don't know. I was putting all type of stipulations on it, and Tony Khan legit dead ass is probably about to make Will Ospreay A be there and B more than likely be in the fucking main event as the AEW champion. So they got my
He
ass,
got
bro.
us, bro. He got us, bro. We were adamant about not going anything for like another year,
And here
and
we are. But
we're
after
like,
this, it's over. It's
it's
over.
over. Unless they bring like something crazy out here, then I might have to peep the show. But we'll see when we get there, man. But it's over for right now.
Yeah, it's over, dude. It's over. Gotti says the guy he goes with is the opposite. He always tells me he shouldn't buy something. I'm not gonna lie though, and I know belt buyers are probably gonna be like, you're fucking insane. I know the belts are a lot cheaper online, but I was looking at some of the SummerSlam Superstore videos. Brother, the spinner was only $600.
That's not bad,
I
bro.
feel like
That's not bad.
in past years, like at those Mania stores, that thing was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it's usually like 800, bro.
Like, bruh, what the fuck?
It's
That's
crazy, man.
that's not. But thankfully, honestly, I can't even say thankful. Oh, I'll tell you what. One that does get me is AEW, because
Oh
I
yeah.
would have loved in past years to buy that AEW World Championship. I just can't get over the $900 price tag. Like dude, if it's even 7 or 8, I feel like Sir K could probably coerce me into buying it. 9, I can't get past almost $1,000
No,
bucks. I
I
I can't.
I can't do 9, bro. Like you said, 7. All right, that's doable, bro. But like 9, almost a grand. Come on, bro.
The
That's just doing too much.
the one thing that trips me up too about like the AEW shows is they don't always have the AEW championship. Like a lot of times they have
No,
like the fucking TBS or the TNT title. Like
T-
I'm not fucking buying that.
no, I'm not buying this fucking washed ass title, bro. Like what? It makes no sense. That shit's like 600, I think, for the TNT and TBS, which is insane for the level of that title. It really is.
So I'm looking on the website now. Okay. All right. I'm looking on the website now. They don't have the AEW title on there. They have the unified title for $800, which is a title we don't even see anymore.
It doesn't even technically exist anymore, but all right.
We have the TNT Championship for 600, the Women's World Title for 7, a AEW World Title, Mini World Title for 150,
Oh,
and
bro,
the TBS title for 600. So again, that's the
bigger than
one
that.
thing that just kills me about them AEW shows is a lot of times a lot of times, bro, I really would have loved to buy the belt. And honestly, bro, I probably would have bought it before had because I've definitely had the money before to buy it, but I've seen it and just couldn't get over the $900 price tag. Like that again, that's just
No,
insane to me. That is
that's
in
just way
fucking
too
insane.
much.
Oh, dude, I gotta tell you guys, bro. Shout out to my boy Nate, bro. When I went to visit him, he has a legit real ass big gold replica, and he let me hold it, and I took a photo with
Ugh,
it, dude.
I gotta see that photo, bro.
Dude,
It's too tough.
oh, bro, I posted it on my Facebook. That's why, dude, it was fucking beautiful, and it was like it was heavy, dude. Like it was like if
Oh,
you hold one of the side plates, when you have a replica and you hold one of the side plates, how the belt's like stiff,
hmm
dude. It weighed down,
oh,
like, dude, it was
yeah,
like it was the dude when he showed that to me, bro. I was like,
that's too
holy
incredible,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, I kept holding it, dude. I kept holding it, bro. I was like, bro, we got to get a
That's it.
picture with this thing. But dude, it was like it was heavy, like dude, it was a real ass replica, bro. It was a real ass replica. But dude, yeah, no, for real, bro. Yeah, and that like I think we've been to
Who's
their
doing
shows
that too?
before. Well, yes, they'll have like one tag. I don't think the trios existed the last time we went, but
I think
they might
so.
have. But they sell like the tag belts, and they're each like, obviously if you want to, like, they don't sell a fucking package of two of them. Like
The package of them.
you would legitimately have to buy two belts for the price of $700. Like, bruh, what are we doing?
It's like,
But
dog, what are we doing here, bro? Like, what?
yeah, so again, I probably would have it, dude, but it just, every time we go, we see that $900 price tag, and it's just,
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's just they're just way too much over there for AEW, man. And like, just put the AEW belt up there and just make it 700, and you'd get so many more buys.
100%. Gotti says he was eye to eye with a spinner belt for 600. Bro,
Oof.
I probably would have caved, bro. With
Yeah,
Sir K in my ear, I probably would have caved.
mhm.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would have
you
been
can't have
over.
me next to you while you looking at that, bro. You end up buying it, and I probably would have bought the big gold right after. I would have bought it right after him, bro. I would have.
Yes, the spinner, and that AEW championship definitely elude me a little bit. And if I did have some other ones to buy, uh the modern heavyweight championship, and then the big gold as well. Also too, this is just getting out of hand. Also too, I don't really like the new WWE Championship, but if I can, I mean, I like it. It's not like, it's not a belt though that I would be like, oh, I have to have a replica of that. But if I could get that with some John Cena side plates on it, then
That is
I would
true.
have that as well. Um,
Ooh,
but it has to
with the
come with the
ham.
17-time side plates, bro. It has to.
Oh, it's got to. It's got
Um,
to, man. Too goated.
for sure, for sure. Yes, my, because the only title I have now, my pops got it for me as well. It was it's a commemorative like WWE championship that they used to sell at Toys R Us, actually, which actually makes that even cooler.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, because obviously now Toys R Us doesn't, well, it kind of exists, but
Over here.
it's not the fucking same. They're tiny
No.
little stores now. But when Toys R Us was a real thing, and a big thing, my dad got me one of them. I was maybe a sophomore in high school at the time. I probably had the belt for like 10 years, or at least 9 years. Now, yeah, I got like a WWE championship. They sold them for like $100 at Toys R Us, and it's like a legit size, and it's like, it's got like a decent amount of weight to it.
Mm,
Um, but dude,
yeah.
I love displaying that thing, like, because I have it displayed now, like with the Ulafala over it, bro. So it's a really a sick piece of my collection. I
It's too
actually
tough.
love that, and it's like, again, it's like a fucking artifact now, because it was a Toys R Us thing. And I remember, dude, they were like super in demand, bro. Like, you couldn't even, like, you could hardly find them, because
Oh, yeah.
everybody was like, everybody, instead of buying toy belts, got really excited that like Toys R Us actually had like an affordable replica. It may have only been like, I think it was $109. I think it was, which is, again, pretty. It's really affordable, man. So, yeah, but yeah, I would have caved, dog. I would have caved had I seen that
Oh,
spinner
yeah.
in person, bro. Because when we were at that Chamber Superstore, I couldn't even look at it. I couldn't fucking
No.
look at it, bro.
I think
I
it
knew I
was
was
like,
gonna cave.
I
It
think
was
at the
like
chamber one, it
7.
was like 7. Or did they even have a normal one, or did they just have like those like weird like stylized ones? Did they have a normal one?
I thought they did, because I remember
Oh
specifically
yeah,
not wanting to look over there.
and I think it was like 700 or 800. It was crazy.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. But yeah, nonetheless, all right, we should probably finally get on to the news, bro. It's only been 46 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna start you guys off with AEW. Start you guys off with AEW here today, man, as we have the oldest piece of news here today. Um, Jay White. Jay White, man. According to PW Insider, Jay White got banged up at AEW Redemption. Great. When asking, there was no indication he was expected out of action for any extended period of time.
Oh, Jay White.
Okay, well, the bad thing here is he's banged up. Probably wasn't the smartest idea to put him in a chain match fresh off of injury, but I digress. Thankfully, what I can say is he won't be out of action for any extended period of time. So that's good. We're not going to have to go without Jay White for another 15 months or whatever it was. But he will be out of action, just not for an extended period of time. Again, what terrible luck. What terrible luck, man. He came back, didn't even get to do anything really that anybody wanted him to do. Everybody wanted this guy to be involved. You know, he just called Will Ospreay the biggest fraud in the business. So I would really love to see him, you know, go after Will maybe after he wins the world championship, man. I think that will be a ridiculous main event, but for any show that you put it on, maybe that could be like a Full Gear main event or something like that. But nonetheless, it really sucks that he is banged up, but thankfully he won't be out of action for a long period of time.
100%. It's good that it doesn't seem to be for a long period of time. It is very unfortunate. He's a little banged up again, man. Hopefully this, isn't a snowball effect for the future, but hopefully not. I really hope not, man. Either way, I just want him healthy. I want him in that world title scene, and I just want peak Jay White not wearing those fucking joggers that he was fucking wearing. I need peak Jay White back, man. I really do.
You don't like him in the Union Painter attire?
Bro, like dead ass just bought some joggers at Macy's, bro, and just went out there. What was that? What are these attires, bro? You're a tights guy, bro. You gotta commit to the tights, bro.
Yes,
You're a tights guy.
tights with the leather jacket, bro.
It,
Or
it's
like
like a
that like ripped up jacket he was wearing. I'm not a big
yeah.
fan of like these like silk robes he wears these
No,
days.
no, I'm not fucking with it, bro. It was like when Finn was on that pants flow, like, bro, get in
Yeah,
them damn trunks, bro. Some
yeah,
people are just meant for certain like attires, and he is meant for tights, bro. Come on.
100%, 100%. So yes, Jay White is banged up, man. Gotti says no one's ever bought him a replica or commemorative title. He assumes no one loves him. I love you, bro.
We love you, bro. We love you, bro.
Can't say I'll buy you a replica title, but I love you.
I don't know about that one, man. It's not in this economy currently, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's
still
pretty
love you,
messed up
bro.
out here, bro.
It's a pretty tough economy out here, bro.
Yeah, 100%. So, yes, that is the news on Switchblade and his injury or banged upness that he's dealing with. Speaking of injuries, holy shit, it is time. According to his Instagram, Buddy Matthews has announced in a new video he has been officially cleared to compete. He says, "This was a setback. It's not holding me down. It's not going to keep me down."
But it
My
kind of is.
God. Um, yes, I was gonna say you go from one hurdle to the other. He the injury may not be holding Buddy Matthews down. Now Tony Khan's probably gonna hold
Collision
Buddy
will.
Matthews down, even though, bro, Andrade keeps calling this dude out, bro. What's Andrade's
Dude,
problem with Buddy Matthews, bro?
he had to beat Buddy Matthews, bro. I mean, give me the match. That match is actually about to go insane. But like, brother, what's with the beef, bro? Where does this stem from, my guy?
They
But
had they had really good matches on Collision all those years ago. Andrade's
they did.
probably hoping to run this back.
Probably is, bro. He probably is. He actually, crazy enough, Andrade might get him on some relevant television, man. What kind of world
Yeah.
are we living in AEW nowadays, man? But
How you know?
seemingly, yeah, how you know, bro? How you know? But Buddy Matthews, bro, he's healthy, man. As one's good in that house, the other fell.
Man,
Literally Indiana Jones fucking trade off in that household, man. But great to see that he's doing good. Hopefully he's back soon. And with this whole Andrade Twitter, Twitter fingers going on, man. Hopefully we could actually see him in like a prominent mid card state and facing guys like Andrade and whatnot, though, man. And how much you want to bet he's gonna be a member of the Don Callis family?
oh my god.
He
Um,
100% is, dude.
dude, I could see that, bro. Either that or they're gonna have him come back and be like a trio with Brody King and Bandito.
I could see that. I could see that. Maybe
Brody
they
King's
could they could
two-timing out here.
he is like three-timer, bro. He's got a hangman in that circle now. They're
Oh
trios
yeah, yeah,
champions
yeah,
now. But we will see how maybe him and Hangman get some beef, man. That'd be a good match for in there, man. But either way, glad to see him healthy.
yes. Buddy and Adam Page will be pretty tough. So, from the status of Buddy Matthews to the also very happy for him, dude. This has been a ridiculously long journey, bro. This guy has almost been out of action for 2 fucking years with this injury. Like, come on, bro.
It's insane,
Um,
dude.
I know for a while they were like holding off the surgery, and then they finally revealed that surgery was the best option. Man, maybe next time let's go with the surgery first, because man,
Exactly.
um, geez, dude, it is this has been way too long. This has been way too long.
It, it really has been way too long, man. I really wish that these companies would kind of push people to get surgeries faster, man. I get you want to have that when you do want to give them that option, man. But
Yeah,
most of the time when they don't go with the surgery, they can be back, but they're never fully back until they later end up down the line probably getting a surgery anyway, man.
yeah.
So it's always sucks to see, man.
Yeah, it always sucks when, the company's like, we're going to do physical therapy, but you're going to have to be out of action longer. And then they go through the physical therapy just to realize they need surgery, and they've already been in physical therapy forever. So it's just like, it really sucks. That is like the worst process to go through, man. And it really sucks because again, it just keeps people out for so long when you go that route. But again, like you said, I get, they want to give
For
them that
fear.
option, but man, it is rough when that circumstance does happen.
100%.
So they have officially announced the Mexico City tournament bracket: Penta versus
Oh,
Laredo Kid, Psycho Clown versus La Parca, Dragon Lee versus
bro.
El Hijo de Dr. Wagner
Huge.
Jr.,
Hmm.
and Ray Phoenix versus El Pascal. Damn, El Grande's not in it.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
I think
there.
he's still going for Dom's title, though. I think that's the goal with El Grande.
I think so. Yeah, I think
I
so
think
too.
that's the goal with him.
Dude, a Penta and Phoenix final that'd be pretty tough
It'll be
actually.
pretty tough, man. I think I do see that as the final overall. And obviously, at the end of the day, I see Penta winning. But
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be a dope final no matter what, man.
And and,
And
and bro,
mhm.
Penta versus Roman. This is the kind of
Dude,
things we asked for.
this is the kind of shit I really want them to do with Roman. Dude, that like 2 minutes in the Royal Rumble where those two are like teaming
Dude,
together, but then
greatest
like
tag team
that
ever.
genuinely my favorite moment of that Rumble
Yeah,
because it was just so different and it was so refreshing and that match excites the fuck out of me, bro. Finally, this is the type of shit I want to see with that to do with Roman, bro. Have him face a Penta, have him face uh, just great fucking people that you got. I want to see it, bro. I want to see it. I'm excited.
100%. Speaking of that Royal Rumble, over the weekend or over the week, it feels like it does not feel like all
Dude,
this happened during the week.
it really doesn't.
During the week, I drove past Lucas Oil Stadium, dude, and I must say, if we ever did want to come down for a show, it's not that bad of a drive. Not that bad.
I'm always down. I'm always down, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So, Yes,
Or is
dude.
that for a 3 hour drive?
That would brother. That would be sick. But that would be sick. But yes, those are the kind of things that again we've been asking for with Roman Reigns. Can you give me Roman Reigns versus anybody other than people that he has, Shield lore with? So,
Exactly,
man.
bro. They're like, hey, hopefully, bro, from what they said, the Shield lore is over.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see, though.
Yeah. So again, like I was saying, well, actually, now that we're talking about Roman, from one Samoan Joe to another
Or tomorrow.
Samoan Joe. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. This is according to Fightful. Samoa Joe spoke on his status for AEW All In. He says, "Time will tell. We'll see. We're close to the end of production out here for Twisted Metal. We'll see
Hats
how
off
the
to you.
dice rolls." Oh, man.
He's pumped.
Now that I know that, and I found this out yesterday, oh, dude, I am excited, bro. I am excited, man. Just renew. Just renew for season 4 already, because I already am knowing season 3 is about to be a hit, bro. Everything they teased, I'm so interested to see what happens following season 2. And season 2 was, dare I say, at least maybe almost better than season 1. So I'm expecting big things for season 3. And from what they teased at the end of season 2, um, where they're going after Calypso and Samoa Joe. His character is more than likely going to be meeting his dad. I am pumped to see how they you mean my dad. I am even more pumped to just see where they go with these characters, bro.
Oh, my brain is
Um,
mold. It's like the second you said that, bro, I just thought of fucking Dax. My brain is mold, bro.
dude, Dax the goat, bro. Dax the
He is the
goat.
goat. Have
They
you
gotta
met
put
your
they gotta
dad?
put bro on a fucking double XL, dude. They gotta let him
Dude,
do a
oh,
they gotta let him do a freestyle.
that'll be the greatest double XL ever, dude. If they put like Dax in there, too goated.
It's Dax, bro. Love Dax. Dude, super excited for Twisted Metal, bro. If you guys have not watched Twisted Metal, bro, it's 2 seasons. There's maybe between the 2 seasons altogether, maybe about 20 something episodes for you guys to watch that are each like 20 to 30 minutes long. Such a good watch, bro. Such a good watch. So to hear that, and this is supposed to be about Samoa Joe, but I'm completely just gone off the rails here. I'm excited
Here's
for I'm excited for this. And look, Joe, if you got to stay out for even a little longer, you know what I mean? If they want you to film season 4, hey man, it's all
yeah,
good. It's all good.
better than coming back to fucking Hook and Anthony Bowens.
And Shibata.
In Shibata.
Can't forget about
Like,
Shibata, bro. He was doing a lot of recruiting in Japan, just for them to
he
end
went
up adding Anthony Bowens to the group.
they did it. Oh, bro, what was that angle, bro? They went to Japan to recruit, didn't find nobody that was worthy, and then fucking brought Anthony Bowens into the fold, bro. What a story. What a storyline, man. But either way, I feel like we could maybe see him do a little return. I could see like at All In, if
Yeah,
anything, man. That's the more likely thing I see for him. I could see like maybe they'll do some trios after that or something. Maybe he'll do some singles because I get like there's 4 of them in the group as total, so he could probably do singles while they do trio. So maybe he goes for like a mid card title or something. But we'll see.
yes, and thank you for Sir K actually giving us the insight on the actual news itself and not just talking about Twisted Metal. But yes, I
It's
could
okay.
I could see I could see him showing up maybe in that like casino gauntlet as a random entrant.
Yeah.
I could see him showing up in something like that. The last time he was on television, I am not even gonna cap. I do not remember what he was doing.
Uh,
Damn.
No,
The fuck was he
no, no,
doing?
no recollection. Not an ounce of recollection. Was it? How long had he been off television? I feel like he was off like for a little bit even before they started filming Twisted Metal, right?
I believe he was.
Was it the Hangman stuff? That's the last thing I remember him doing,
Yeah,
at least.
that's the last thing I remember too, but I don't
I
think
think he
that
did
was.
like one little thing and then left. I think, but I
Yeah.
don't remember what it was.
Didn't oh wait, no. That was when he went to film season 2.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. He's been out forever. Nonetheless, he's been out forever. If anybody remembers what Samoa Joe was doing, please let us know cuz
I
holy
can't for the life
shit,
of me.
I cannot remember what this guy was doing, man. But however, we miss him, but seeing him on the big screen for Twisted Metal is going to be worth it. But we do miss him in AEW, man. Always a great part of AEW. But yeah, that is the news on Samoa Joe, and he's coming back soon, man. He's coming back soon. He says they're close to finishing Twisted Metal. I'm sure, he could either, again, make it back for All In, maybe an All Out, something like that. So we will see, but I'm excited, man. I'm
I'm
excited.
excited.
And then I know in about 6 months, we will probably be getting the trailer for Twisted Metal Season 3. It's going to be dope
Hey,
all over again.
hell yeah,
Um,
bro.
but yes, his character should be making a lot more progression than his AEW character is making. So,
Damn.
in Twisted Metal. So,
We're with Drew McIntyre at this point.
very excited for Sweet Tooth, man. Very excited. Another thing I'm excited for, AEW has announced. AEW has announced, or first reported by Orlando Centennial, and AEW Wrestle Dream is coming to Orlando, Florida on Saturday. Yes, another Saturday. October 17th at the Edition Arena in Orlando, Florida. I gotta say, I always love the designs they go with. I always love the theme of Wrestle Dream. I always think they do a really nice job with the like illustrations behind the illustrations for like the background for the show. I think they do a tremendous job with it. And here is no different, man. Here is no different. This looks absolutely beautiful. I love the little ribbon. And it looks great, man. It looks great. I think they did an amazing job as always. And I'm excited. Orlando, is a pretty good crowd, man. It's a pretty good crowd, at least from what I remember. So yeah, I'm excited for it, man. So Saturday, October 17th, got another edition of Wrestle Dream. So this will be a
Exactly.
week after Money in the Bank.
After, so very cool back to back pay-per-view weekends for WWE and AEW. And it looks good, man. Orlando's a good location, solid location, man. And I like the theme, obviously pretty similar to all the other Wrestle Dreams we got. A little different. I love how the text on the ribbon is like completely like on the ribbon slanted. Very, very dope. And just the Wrestle Dream, just style and theme is very cool. I'm sure it's gonna be a good show, man. And I'm excited, man. Another Saturday pay-per-view, good theme, solid location, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Also, too, this is a bit of a switch up from. I think the past couple of years, Wrestle Dream has always been a
Just
show
been
they've
in.
done in Washington State.
I think
Um,
so.
so to see them again branch it out, go to Orlando. This is the type of stuff I like to see from AEW, man. Branch it out, see what's out there for your brand, see what's out there in different markets for your brand. This is what we should be. This is what we should be focused on. So I love it.
100%, man. 100%. I really wish they do that more. I'm just waiting for them to really tap into an international, just like pay-per-view crowd market for them because I really think that would go crazy, man. Obviously, they do all in London at Wembley Stadium,
The
but
cathedral
you have so much
of
in the
football.
cathedral football, but you have so much more options outside of the U.S., bro. Try those out too, bro. Go to Ireland, go to Scotland, go crazy, bro. Go to Mexico for a
Puerto
big pay per
Rico.
view, man.
Yep.
Puerto Rico, man. I would really like them to explore outside the U.S. at some point, but Orlando, solid crowd, bro. It's gonna be AEW, so the crowd's gonna be pretty solid anyway, man. And looks good.
Indeed, indeed. So, before we move over to WWE, actually, I guess these people are kind of linked with WWE, so we might as well just run the W ad first.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got a word from our official sponsor here at NHP. We got a word from none other than the good people over at W Energy, man. W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. W is a clean formula, sugar-free, 0-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your W products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout. Save yourselves 10% on your next W purchase.
Truly always. Gotta shout out W, man, with a workout, whatever you may need the energy for, man. No matter what it is, no matter what you need the focus, the energy, you're gonna get it. You won't have the jitters, and it'll taste good. All at the same time, truly always. Gotta shout out W.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you as always, and shout out to the wonderful people over at W, the official sponsor of what we do here at NHP. TNA. You know,
Yes,
I've had enough.
they just get better and better.
I,
We had mhm,
dude, this is like, what
they're
is
on
this?
streak.
What,
They're on
what am I
streak, bro.
reading, bro? So
Last week we have the goated LeBron story, and it gets even better this week, man.
here it is, guys. In case you guys didn't know, TNA Wrestling invites LeBron James. As you can see, the render of the LeBron James jersey covering up their company's world title to be the official title holder for the TNA World Championship match. Do you think Jeff Hardy and Nick Nemeth were upset that LeBron James didn't come to hold the title they were fighting for?
They could be upset all they want. They could never be surprised. Is what you
Wow.
can't be.
Wow. All right, guys. We go from that to this story. Deuce, the mascot of Dude Wipes, will be featured in their own TNA wrestling storyline. Yes, storyline. TNA Wrestling have announced a new partnership with Dude Wipes. Yeah, probably because the brand has become shit.
Gotta
And
wipe it with something.
the collaboration will feature Dude Wipes mascot Deuce becoming a part of a TNA storyline through exclusive backstage segments, match walkouts, ringside appearances, and original digital content. The partnership will feature an appearance from Deuce at TNA Lockdown on August 23rd to film exclusive content, and the full integration in the collaboration will debut during the TNA Impact tapings in San Antonio on Friday, September 5th, with the Dude Wipes episode airing at a later date. Fans attending will be able to enjoy product sampling.
Pamphlet. Wait.
What?
Hey, bro, go wipe your ass with this, bro.
Yeah, can you go fucking wipe your ass and come back and tell me what the new fucking what? What?
Like, do you get like, them little like tissue like car packs? Maybe they're giving you something like that. Maybe
Yeah, because I know Dude Wipes they do like on the go, like
it might be like a pack of those,
yeah.
but like,
Fans at the fuck, dude. Fan, fan,
his company.
fans will be able to enjoy product sampling, an interactive concourse activation, and opportunities to engage with the Dude Wipes brand through contests, photos, and exclusive giveaways. TNA and Dude Wipes will also work together on a recurring digital content series that will provide behind-the-scenes look at TNA wrestlers. It will air across TNA's social media channels.
Bro, imagine Jeff Hardy talking about his life journey to fucking Deuce the Dude White mascot, bro. Like, imagine it's like in a room
Oh,
and the
brother.
camera's on Jeff Hardy in a chair just talking about his life, and the fucking camera cuts to the other side, and you just see the Dude White mascot just staring at him as he's talking about fucking overcoming, like, being sober and shit, and it's just fucking the Dude Wipes fucking mascot in front of you. Oh, bro. Oh, it's too goated, bro. What?
Scott
Oh,
Demore, bro. We need you,
you
brother.
poor man. Dude,
This
ever
is what
since we
Jeff
watched that
Jarrett. This
cartoon,
is what Jeff
it,
Jarrett fucking put his life on the line for.
now my heart breaks for Jeff Jarrett, bro. This
Uh,
is your baby. And this is, they're fucking wiping it with dude wipes, bro. They're giving people free dude wipe sample to go fucking wipe their
you
ass.
go wipe your ass with this and come back.
Like,
Product sampling. What?
dude, you don't have fucking, you're not a gelatin brand. What do you mean sampling?
they're acting like they're acting like the fucking people at at Sam's Club that fucking stand there with like they stand there and fucking like cook the frozen pizzas all day and they're letting
sample.
people have bites.
Ugh,
An
dude,
interactive
that,
concourse
bro,
activation.
the
Wow.
fuck is that?
What does
Concourse
that mean?
activation. What in the word vomit does that mean? Uh, what? Concourse
TNA.
activation.
Oh, brother. TNA, I fucking tell you, man, they are something, dude. They are something. I don't I don't I can't believe them, bro. I can't believe them. Now, when you told me about this last night, you said, "Did you hear about the Dude Wipes TNA storyline?" And I thought I heard you wrong. I said storyline, and you said yeah, and I'm like
Yeah,
storyline, like. And
yeah.
then I read this, and I'm like, because originally, I maybe thought you mixed up your words, and I thought you were maybe trying to say like dude wipes and TNA, sponsorship. That makes sense.
Oh,
This, holy
storyline.
shit, way to do too much. Way to do
Like,
too much.
what in the definition of doing too much are y'all doing? Y'all got a storyline. Y'all got freak samples. Seemingly, he's gonna be like talking and like interviewing people or whatever that is. Horrible, horrible work, bro. TNA, man. They're an hilarious company, bro. People actually like see this company as a real company, bro. This is the most little brother scrappy do ass company in the world at this point, man. And they just make it better and better. Last week they invited LeBron. He didn't show up, man. And this week they're putting dude wipes in a storyline, bro. Goated company, man. Goated moronic people. They really are.
So ridiculous, dude. They're actually so fucking ridiculous. Inviting LeBron. They didn't get LeBron. They got Deuce. Deuce the dude wipe guy.
Deuce the dude wipes guy.
um brother. Uh moving over to WWE here. Moving over to WWE. Let's start you guys off with this story about Joe Gacy. Well, you know, some people would say, we told you so.
You know, and we like to be the bigger people. Ah, I'm not kidding. We told you so.
Brother. Joe Gacy calls out WWE for ignoring Wyatt Six creative ideas before they got their release. Joe Gacy, while speaking with Chris Van Vliet, Joe Gacy explained the faction started off with plenty of momentum before things gradually declined, which is why there was frustration in the group. He says, I think there was a level of frustration with a lot of us in the group. As things first started, at first, things started great. They were strong. They seemed like they had a lot behind us. Things were rolling for a while. And then somewhere along the way, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they lost faith in us or something happened where they just didn't feel like it was working anymore or anything. Instead of sitting around waiting for direction, Gacy explains the Wyatt Six kept trying to create their own. Every week, the group came up with fresh ideas. Every week, they pitched them to WWE writers. According to Gacy, almost none of them ever turned up on television. He says, I think there was a level of frustration. I think the level of frustration was every week we would have something. We would pitch an idea, or we would have an idea, a pitch for them. We would tell them, we would talk to the writers all the time. We would give them all these ideas. Nothing ever happened. Some people would be like, yeah, that sounds cool. And then that was it. Gacy wishes others in the group would have been given out an opportunity to speak instead of largely remaining silent as a part of the faction. He says, so I think there was a level of frustration. I could tell, Joe, you've told us a lot. I think there was a level of frustration. I feel so terrible.
I'm telling you, dude. Like,
He says, I think there was a level of frustration and confusion the way they used us in certain areas on the show. In my opinion, I wish the group had the opportunity to speak a little more than just being in the group. Looking back, Gacy admits months of creative frustration in WWE completely changed how he reacted to the group finally being released. Rather than feeling disappointed, a part of him felt relieved. He said, I think just the level of frustration, it was almost like a relief a little bit. Honestly, getting hired in 2020, it was always in the back of my head. There was always a thought, what's going to happen the day I get released? Because eventually everybody does. He said the uncertainty surrounding the Wyatt Six became mentally exhausting, making the release feel like a weight had finally been lifted. He says, so I think there was a little bit of relief, a little bit of weight taken off me because the position we were in was a little strange for us, even for creative. I just think little miscommunications here and there, not figuring out the right way to use us, whatever it is exactly. So I think it was just a little bit of a relief. He talked about also, because I've watched the beginning part of the interview, he also talked about how Bo was the main guy in the group, and he was saying like he thinks that is fine, because obviously that's his brother, but he wished that Bo wasn't the only one to represent the group and to speak for the group, and he wishes that they got chances to develop. He also talked about how those VHS tapes, those early
there
VHS
was
tapes
more filmed.
that Bo Dallas had, there was more for the rest of the group that never aired.
Like, you're filming this stuff, bro. Just press play on television. What's the harm in that? Especially at the time, your show's 3 hours. You're doing but fuck nothing on most of that show, bro. You have the footage recorded. Just play it, bro. Just play it. Let people at least get a chance to get attached to these people, bro. But I don't think they wanted that, man. In WWE, no matter the regime, if you're an ideas man and they don't want your ideas, but you still, obviously give them because you're an ideas man, they grow frustrated with you, man. And that's just an unfortunate case with the way they work, man. You could tell all these guys wanted to fucking do everything they could, man. And this company literally, essentially, just no sold them on everything, on creative ideas, on TV moments, on characters getting to speak more, on them getting to wrestle more too. I remember he also mentioned that.
Yep.
It's like, what are you guys doing, bro? You have a group that has so much potential character wise and just stylistically wise, man. They could do so much, and you literally did the absolute bare minimum with, and then just let them go, man. And company side, the one thing as a company you never want people to feel like when they leave the company, especially when it's your doing they left, is relieved. You never want that for your employees, and the fact that Joe Gacy felt relieved on the company is horrible. On him, I completely understand it. It gets to a point where you would just be relieved too, and it just sucks that like they were that inept with booking them on a 3 hour show where they weren't doing nothing else. They had this group with so much potential, and they completely failed them when they gave them every week ideas to do great, bro. It's horrible to see, bro. It really is.
It's horrible to see, and what's even more horrible about it is who else used to deal with these kind of problems? None other than Bray
Hmm.
Wyatt himself. So it is incredibly frustrating to hear that, you know, he got a tribute group after he passed away, and they quite literally suffered the
Rebuild.
same fate that he did
And
with
he
this
always did.
company every time. You know, so it really sucks to see. He also mentioned, you know, they would go and ask like, "Hey, why are our segments getting cut, or like why are our things not airing?" They would tell them, "We ran out of time on a 3-hour show." You're kidding me. You ran out of you ran you know I'm sure any of us can go back and watch SmackDowns from when the Wyatt Six were
Hmm.
there that were 3 hours. And I'm sure we can all probably cut 2.5 hours worth of television that didn't need to be on the show, that I'm sure a lot of us would have much rather seen these segments for the Wyatts. And you know, I know Joe likes to think that the group started off with a lot of momentum. It's terrible to say, but bro, we called this shit from the very moment they had Uncle Howdy wrestle. When they had him
Yep.
wrestle in that mask, we called this almost instantly, bro, that they were going to do this with the group. They were never going to let any of them speak, and they were never going to take him out of the mask. That was our concern from day one, bro. We got called assholes. We got called, you
Hmm.
know, we got called
Oh yeah,
assholes. That
just
they said we were being disrespectful to Bray's vision. Nah, nah,
no, we
bro.
were right. We know how this company works.
Bray, do you know how frustrated Bray Wyatt would have been with the creative had he been in this group? Don't sit there
Exactly.
and tell me this was his vision. His vision was for characters to have no layers because he was the king of character layers. So you think his
Exactly.
vision was for characters in the group to have no layers, to have no direction, to be stuck behind masks, to fucking never wrestle, to never be featured in any kind of storyline, and to have their creative ideas denied? That's his you think that's his vision
That's his
for the
vision.
group? Okay.
Like, all right, man. All right.
Um Absolutely terrible. And that was one thing that me and you specifically asked for when they did the Bo Dallas video was,
Was one for everybody.
yes, we need one of these for everybody. We need to hear Nikki Cross, you know, kind of alluding to sanity and that group and how that messed her up. We need to hear Dexter Loomis talking about the way. We need to hear Eric
Hmm.
Rowan. His story explains itself. To talk about the Wyatt family. We need to hear Joe Gacy talk about the schism, and we need to hear Bo talking about his brother. That was what
Yeah.
that was what was needed, because every member of this group has a family that they don't have anymore. Every one of them.
The
Like
whole group. That's the whole point.
that is like surface level shit that they all have in common that all brought them together. And you didn't do any of it. You did not do a single piece of it, bro. We seen Bo without the mask a handful of times, and that was it. And to hear their creative ideas being denied is again, it's just heartbreaking, because this is the exact same problems that Bray had with this company.
Exactly. And it really sucks to show that the group made to honor his legacy suffered the same problems creatively that he had to face 24/7. It's really poetic in a sad way, man.
Yeah. Really a sick group and a sick concept that just WWE, man, just
They
failed.
just they can't help themselves, man.
No.
They got to do their weird things, man, and it just never works out.
Yeah. 100%. 100%, bro. So, that was what Joe Gacy had to say about the Wyatt Six and their struggles in WWE. Moving over to somebody who it seems is struggling to even get in the door at WWE, Enzo Amore, brother,
Oh my god,
bro,
they're gonna fuck it up. Hey, we were right.
dude.
We were.
There's
He's
no
just gonna be Cass.
dude.
Oh, he's
According
doomed.
to Self-Made PW, they have revealed Enzo Amore has recently spoken with WWE executive Lee Fitting and even stopped by NXT, though nothing has been locked in. What?
Bruh.
What?
What what was the point of bringing Big Cass back then, bro? We said it.
What was
We
the point?
literally just said it on Monday. That overall, if the goal isn't to have, Big Cass reunite with Enzo for the tag team, at the end of the day, no disrespect to Big Cass, he is doomed to be let go in a year or two.
Oh yeah.
And you're dooming him. This company is dooming him. Like, what are y'all doing?
We got man.
This company.
We got if bro, if Enzo Amore does not come back, we got some big problems, bro. We have some big fucking problems here, bro. If Enzo Amore doesn't come back, you brought back a 39-year-old who is going to hang around in the mid card, is what you're telling me. That is priority these days. Why?
A 7-foot Rusev.
Legit.
That's all he
Legit.
is. He's tall Rusev. They do the same. They play the same exact role on the mid card scene on television, bro. What is the point of him?
Dude, I thought y'all had Enzo under deal. I thought you were just waiting to bring him back to make it make sense with the storyline.
Nope. Just Big Cass, bro. He's just back, just beating people up. After 8 years, he's just back beating people up, and that's all he's gonna do.
They
Oh
say
man.
the person I originally spoke to heard about Enzo coming in. Enzo did talk to Lee Fitting and he also visited NXT. Apparently the situation is up in the air. That's a notable update considering this the speculation that exploded after Big Cass stormed back into WWE on the August 3rd edition of Monday Night Raw. The former tag team standout blindsided Javon Evans for his first appearance in 8 years with the company. Enzo only poured gasoline on these rumors hours after Cass's return. He shared a series of throwback photos from their days tearing it up on the independent scene in NXT and on WWE's main roster, writing only "Dream in heart, in mind." He followed that up with another post making it clear he knew exactly why everyone was talking about him.
That's how you know he's not actually with the company. Because if he was with the company, he wouldn't be posting shit like that. The second I did see that on Twitter, bro, that he like posted that little like tribute shot, like just a little tribute post, I was like, oh my god, he's fucking not in this shit. I was like, bro, what are y'all doing? Why is he back then?
Dude, I thought, and this is why I say, never give this company the benefit of the doubt.
You can't. You can't.
Because I gave them the benefit of the doubt and I said, you know what, they're bringing Big Cass back as the same character he was before he left. You know, I said, okay, because it would make a lot of sense to do that and then bring Enzo back and tell the story of Enzo Amore getting Cass back to being the big Cass that we all remember. That is a beautiful story to tell. You could do a big moment where, you could do Cass maybe trying to, shrug Enzo off, but, then they do the big hug and, they're fucking back as friends again. And oh my God, this is so cool. Something like that. What do you mean the situation's up in the air? What are you
It's
doing?
up in why is he back if it's up in the air, bro? That's the whole purpose of him being back is for the tag team. What on planet Earth is he gonna do solo? Nothing. He's gonna do nothing. He literally basically said in his promo, he's just here to beat people up. Brother,
Boy,
what in the absolute hell is going on?
that's a real interesting story to tell. I'm back to beat people up because they're in my way. That's fucking just what I wanted to see. That is just what I wanted to see out of a big cast return. That is that is so fucking ass, bro. Why did you do any of this? Again, who wants all respect to the man, bro? Who wants to see singles big Cass? He's not interesting, bro. This is why his not baby face. This is why his heel run in 2018 failed.
There's just nothing truly there.
This guy is fucking blander than a Chick-fil-A sandwich without Chick-fil-A sauce. What the
For
fuck?
real though. Like, dude, you're a group guy. You're like,
You're
and you're
big
great at
Cass
that.
with
You're big
Enzo.
cat. Like, dog, you might as well stay in the learning tree at that point, man.
Yes.
Cause what are you doing, bro? What on earth is Big Cass, the same heel Big Cass that left, gonna do now in WWE? He's just like I said. He's literally just Rusev. You already have the monster heel character on the Raw mid card in Rusev, and now you just have the same thing taller in Big Cass. What is the point of him? What is the point of either of them, really? But like, what are you doing here, bro? What is this?
I don't know what it is, but I really hope during his matches during his segments we get a lot of "we want Enzo" chants
I
because
really hope so.
they got to make something happen. They need to make something happen with Enzo because that is ridiculous. If you thought, and what did you think your fan base was going to think about that? What did you think
Yeah,
your fan base was going to think seeing Big Cass? Did you honestly think to yourself your fan base was going to be like, you know what? Fuck yeah. I want to see Big Cass run in the mid card by himself. Did you honestly think nobody was going to see him and go, dude, we need Enzo and Cass back? I love
yeah.
them as a group because a lot of people, I'm sure, can say that. Brother, what did you think was gonna happen? Showing us Big Cass without a fucking plan in the world for Enzo Amore. What did you honestly think?
Like, man, what are they doing, bro? What
How
are they doing?
stupid.
They're so stupid, bro. You can't trust them.
Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis. So, according to a source in WWE, a number of people backstage in WWE believe that Nick Aldis is as talented, if not more talented, than several of WWE regular television performers. They would like to
So,
see Nick Aldis have a in-ring run.
no way, dude. A good wrestler having an in-ring run? That ain't gonna happen.
The thing that the reason I bring this up after the Big Cass story is because I just wanted to ask again, what did you think was going to happen?
Like, dude, Oh man, like all this, I really liked his matches or
Yeah.
his match. I really did, and I would love for him to be able to wrestle too, man. This is WWE. Look what happens to great wrestlers, bro. Look at we haven't seen Dragunov in months. Haven't seen Hayes in months. Gable after 3 years finally got the IC title after being on the main roster for 10 years. Um, they don't love great wrestlers, bro. They really don't. They love their Jey Usos. They love bringing random old mid carders back for no reason. And I love all this, and I think we will have another one or two like random one-offs in the next few years. But they're never gonna let that man wrestle regularly. I know it. I know it.
100%, dude. 100%. They, especially, obviously, they don't want to pay for that theme song, A, every time he wrestles, and B,
Mm-mm.
either that or Def Rebel's eventually going to try to give their own crack at making a song that sounds like Oasis, which is probably
Oh
never going to
God,
happen.
it's horrifying.
Um, but, but, um, the other thing is, they're just too lazy. They are too
Mm-hmm.
lazy to go out and find another SmackDown GM. Instead, they want to run the story of Triple H is proud of him for what he did and yada yada yada, and we respect you now and you're gonna be back as the SmackDown GM. Um, after a showing that looked promising and after a showing where you didn't even really give fans much to appetize them, you know what I mean? The match was pretty short. What did you think was gonna happen? Did you not expect people to be like, man, that match was really short. I want to see more of this guy. That's what I fucking thought was gonna happen if he performed well, and I thought he performed pretty well for the time he was given. I thought he performed pretty well. Now, I could see if you made him the SmackDown GM again, if he went out there and absolutely fucking stunk the place up,
Yeah.
then slap it right back on. I'm sure, but he had a pretty good performance. What did you expect? Like, how much stupider do you have to be, bro? How much?
Yeah. How much fucking stupider do you gotta be, bruh? It makes no sense. Gonna Triple H telling him I'm proud of you. Triple H, who's proud of you? Is your family proud of you? I know the fans aren't proud of you. I asked Triple H, who's proud of
Yeah,
you?
Triple H.
Um, his good Lord, man. I love all this. I actually really liked his match. And I know the next time we're gonna see him wrestle is in like a year and a half
Yeah,
for no reason. And it's gonna
but
be against some rando. It's never gonna make sense.
or it'll be at Mania against Drew. They'll finally
I
do
could
that
see
Drew
that.
match.
I could see that. I could see this as like the test match, and they're like, "Oh, we could have done him and Drew. Let's just do it at Mania. We got nothing else for Drew. We'll see if Drew isn't busy fucking abandoning us for Hollywood because we suck."
No, for real though.
Or is doing fucking better than Roman and Cody over there.
He really is though. He may have
He's
found
doing really
himself a
good
new
over there.
career path because this
Genuinely,
shit might not be working out after all.
I could definitely see him making that transition over at this point because he can't trust his company.
Yeah,
And he's pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't really seen any of the movies he's in. I'm also not like a medieval like UK kind of movie guy, which seems like he's like in that type of stuff. But
hmm
from everything I've seen, he's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. Did you see that new picture of him going around? Hey, dude, he's got like a big beard now.
Yeah, he's with that one British actor. I don't remember his name. It was super dope, dude.
Yeah, he looks
He's
like he's
Hollywood
having
Drew.
fun.
That's all that matters for that man at this
Fucking
point.
poor guy. Sol Ruka.
Yep,
Some
brother.
in WWE weren't impressed by Sol Ruka's main roster performances. I'm not impressed with their booking, so we can call it even.
Hey,
Um, during a self-made, or according to self-made PW, people in WWE claimed that they were not impressed after getting an extended look at Ruka in a WWE ring, adding that many of them hadn't really seen her work until she started making appearances on the main roster. Bro, you guys are in the company. You guys aren't keeping an eye on NXT?
This company, bro.
What?
Oh man, I say it every time. I damn near say it every time we have a news story. Nuke that whole fucking writers team, bro.
Yes.
You don't fucking watch NXT, at least peak at the people that are being called up to it. You choose who's called up to NXT, bruh. Like, what do you mean you just are this is really the first time you're seeing her, bruh? Like, I get it. I get in a way there's probably a trust system with Shawn Michaels of, okay, if Shawn thinks this person's good, they're probably good. We'll use them. Triple H, you realize Shawn was a very good in-ring wrestler, right? That's what he cares about, is good in-ring wrestlers, dude. He's I know you guys try to make his NXT guys be catchphrase demons. Shawn Michaels ain't a catchphrase demon. He likes his Sol Rukas. He likes his Braun Breakers, his Javon Evans, his Obafemis, bruh.
Mhm.
What do you who's not impressed? I get okay. She botched to finish her 3 weeks in a row after her debut. That was kind of rough, but they also got to realize that's not the move you just spam 24/7. Boom, boom, boom. They were trying too hard. It was a double edged sword with that one, bruh. But like, I don't think she's botched it since. And she's also outside of that one move, is also just a good wrestler. I don't know who is this person. Who is this human being? Who is this moron? Is it Deuce? Is it Hayes? Is it Triple K? Who is it, bro? I gotta know who this is, bro, because my God, what a bunch of morons.
So they say, I can tell you for a fact they weren't in love with what they saw from her in the ring. There are some wrestlers in NXT. That some of these people in Gorilla don't get a good look at until they're invited for a cameo appearance on the main roster. That's what I'm saying. They don't really get a good look at some of these people until main event tapings or when they make an appearance in a match on Raw or SmackDown. In the case of Sol Ruka, some of these people didn't get a good look at her until those appearances on Raw or SmackDown and at the John Cena retirement show. There, that report paints a very different picture from the one Ruka recently described for herself after dropping the Women's Intercontinental Championship to Raquel on Raw. Ruka revealed that Triple H sought her out backstage because he didn't want her thinking her loss was how WWE affected her. Triple H, she says, Triple H came to me after and was like, hey, this isn't because you're doing anything wrong. You, but,
Just stupid.
but you just gotta be a babyface and keep that going. And see what the next thing is.
Oh my
Bro,
God, they're so stupid.
Brody,
Oh my God, what does that mean?
you book her. What do
What?
you mean, see what the next thing is? Was she supposed to show up and figure out a storyline for herself? So, even then, look what happened to Joe Casey. Bro's getting all his shit denied.
Dude, what? Just, yo, you're a babyface. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Dude, what is Triple H's obsession with not liking babyface champions? Like, holy hell. Unless you're Cody Rhodes, you cannot be a babyface champion in his company.
Okay, can we just talk about how Triple H is a liar?
He's a
Because,
fraud.
bro, you tell this girl, let me go back. You tell this girl, you're not doing anything wrong. You just gotta be a baby face. What about Cody? What about when Cody was WWE champion forever? He didn't have to just be
Just
a
be.
baby face. What? What about Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn was a baby face and you put like 3 mid-card titles on him. Then nobody wanted to see him carry. Nobody. He didn't have to be a baby face. You can tell he is a liar. He is lying. You can tell by the way they use Sol Ruka that report is true and that they didn't love her in the ring. And it's not because they actually scouted out her in-ring work. It's because They're clip watchers. They seen
Mm-hmm.
videos of her botching the Soul Snatcher 3 weeks in a row and thought that defined her in-ring work. Which, if you actually fucking watch her, she's actually very good and very athletic in the ring. Did she botch that move? Yes. You mean to tell me there was nothing you could do? Like, hey, maybe let's switch up the finisher. Maybe let's do a cutter, but a different version of it. Maybe let's save the Soul Snatcher for a special move. Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe let's have that just be a special finisher and you pull that out every now and again. There are things to do that work. But no, they went off her botching the finisher, which her botching her finisher a lot of times it does have to do with her, but it is kind of equally on the other
Oh,
person. And also too,
yeah.
let's not act like you weren't trying to put her in very hard spots where she's given people soul snatchers, but it's not the typical setup where the person's standing there in the corner. You were trying to do spots where Becky's pulling the ref in the way at the last second and Becky's in all types of awkward positions for her to hit this move. Like, again, if people were in perfectly set up positions, I guarantee you she would be able to hit the move. But bro, you were giving her for her first couple weeks on the main roster all these funky ass scenarios to set this move up. And
Yeah.
again, if it bothered you that much, Soul is very good in the ring. If it bothered you that much, you couldn't have just changed the finisher. You had to completely take the title off her and then blatantly lie to her face. Now, I
Oh,
can't wait to see where this goes because let's see if Triple H really is going to show that Sol Ruka didn't do anything wrong or if he's going to completely take her off television and fucking Lyra Valkyria her. Let's see.
exactly, bro. Exactly. And I think this creative team fails to remember your world champion was Jey Uso. He won a Royal Rumble.
Dude.
He won at WrestleMania. You, at least ever since Jey Uso was world champion, this company has lost its right completely to base in ring quality on anybody. Because
Yeah.
Jey Uso, that chode of a wrestler, was your world champion, bro. You can't say nothing about nobody. Because Soul is actually good. She's got classic, like you said, clip watcher syndrome, where people just watch a few clips, think that's all you are, and that's all they chop you up to be. That's
Yep.
what they do with her. That's what they do with guys like Darby Allin, with LA Knight. The people just see one element of somebody and just assume the rest. And it's sad to see that the creative room is the exact same. Fucking morons. Fire all of them. Fire all of them. I'm gonna say it till the wheels fall off. Fire all of
Yes.
them.
They do it with Braun Breaker. They do it with Braun
Mm-hmm.
Breaker's
Yep.
another one.
Oh, he's
They
just a spear.
Yeah, all he is a spear. Like, no, if you actually watch the guy in the ring, he's actually not that fucking bad, bro. He's actually
No,
pretty good. He's not Ryback 2.0. Ryback
no.
couldn't wrestle. Okay,
He was
Braun is
fucking
not
done.
that.
He was fucking throwing CM Punk on the ground, bro. Braun Breaker ain't do that.
CM Punk just got eye surgery. He was told not to mess with Punk's eyes. He comes out giving him an eye gouge. Nice, nice.
One of the best morons of all time, dude.
Like, dude, just because he's jacked and he wears a singlet doesn't mean he's fucking Ryback. Like, no, Braun is like
Moronic.
watch his matches with Rollins. Very good matches, incredible. The best matches on the respective shows that they were on, mind you.
No, exactly.
It's ridiculous, man. And these are people in the company. These are people
Yeah,
that need to be
the writing
giving
room.
an honest opinion on these people, an honest scout on these talents. And you're only like you guys aren't keeping an eye on NXT at all times? What?
What are y'all doing?
Even
Like,
Vince kept an eye on NXT at all times. And he fucking,
mhm.
I mean, he hated the people and he didn't do shit with them, but we would always hear about Vince keeping his eye on people in NXT. He likes this
Just in
guy, he likes
case.
that guy, he likes
Mhm.
this, he wants this guy on the main roster, he doesn't want this guy on the main roster. He always at least kept his eye on people.
Fucking moron. They just have no clue
Are you
until they go to their shows. That's beyond wild.
are you guys just sitting around to wait to hear who makes noise on Twitter? Like what?
Like, what?
How fucking ridiculous, man. How
Bunch of
ridiculous.
morons.
Speaking of NXT, WWE's newest trademark. WWE has officially filed for the trademark Vice City. As speaking of Vice City, I'm assuming you know,
This is Lola Vice.
yeah, I'm assuming this trademark is for Lola Vice, and I actually did see that Lola Vice was saying goodbye to NXT. So I'm assuming this is probably going to be for merchandise, or this is going to be maybe a catchphrase or something along those lines upon a main roster debut for her very soon. I'm assuming.
Exactly. I'm assuming. I think that's what it is. I've been hearing that they want her to be called up, even though they haven't even done nothing with Blake Monroe yet. But I digress. They seemingly are calling her up, so hopefully things go well. Hopefully she doesn't have to sit in the back for months on end, and hopefully everything goes well for her. Obviously, she's with Damian Priest, so SmackDown is her most likely spot to go
Yeah.
to, and hopefully again. I like Lola from what I've seen. I guess I'm literally on par with the writing team. I only seen so much from her in NXT, man.
We
And
probably know more
hopefully,
than they do. They're
generally
probably
we
just about
actually
to watch
probably
her.
do know more. They're fucking my God,
Man,
man, I can't believe that. But either way, they trademark Vice City, man, and she's gonna be coming on the main roster soon. So hopefully they do something with her for once.
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so, bro. Yeah, I feel like SmackDown is going to be the place to go upon her arrival, which again is crazy. To me, you have Blake Monroe over there, you have Jordan Grace over there that you haven't even touched yet. So bringing Lola Vice is definitely a little scary. I don't know exactly what is going to happen with her creative, again, being that it seems to just be a creative wasteland over there. But I am happy for her. I'm glad she finally got out of NXT. She's been in NXT forever, man. She's been grinding. So, and at least from, again, the stuff I've seen from her, which unfortunately is probably more than WWE creative has seen from her, she looks pretty good, man. She looks pretty good. And yeah, she looks like she definitely looks main roster ready. So
I
yeah.
think so.
So that is that. Speaking of SmackDown and people on SmackDown, Trick Williams. Trick Williams. Trick. Here we go. According to WRKD Wrestling, Trick Williams is reportedly expected to move on to bigger and better things ahead. This is another thing I'm going to hold you to. Just like Finn Balor
Hmm.
getting a big singles push in 2025 and Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne Perez having a big singles push in 2026. And they have still amounted to nothing. Even though you always got to wait the year after whenever they
Yeah,
say
the
that.
year after they say exactly.
So, Trick Williams is expected to move on to bigger and better things. What do you envision for WWE and their bigger and better things for Trick Williams?
If it's truly WWE creative, more than likely losing to Cody Rhodes for no reason, man. I think that is highly likely, but Trick is actually one I think they really like. I think the Little Yachty celebrity involvement also creatively really helps his case for creative, in terms of WWE side. I don't know if you have it down, but I've heard rumors of, the goal they want him to the achievement they want him to acquire, and the more time goes on and what they put fucking LA Knight in on that show, I could see it, man. I could see it. But what about you?
Um. Oh well. Before I give my opinion, I'd love to know the goal.
Oh, did you not see that he's seemingly the one so far? Rumors say that they want to win the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Really?
Yeah, I did see that
Okay.
rumor. Yes, that he is the one they want to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Which you know what? Look at that. A young, fresh person
He's
that
never been a
does
world
fit the
champ.
bill to be a Mr. Money in the Bank. Look at that, bro. Look at that. We're gonna get a fuzzy Money in the Bank fucking
Oh,
briefcase, man. Oh, you know it's already white. You know it. You know it, dude.
oh
They're
God.
gonna fucking he's gonna make that thing so fuzzy, man. It's gonna be hilarious. But
I'll say an all white briefcase though, with like some silver lettering on there. That
that
would
would be
be
pretty
hard.
tough.
That would
That
be
would be
hard.
pretty tough.
However, no, I actually did not see that. The only other
Oh,
story that I did see about Trick is that just people were shocked that Baron Corbin won the title from him because they just gave him the custom belt. But hearing that, yeah, I haven't seen it, dude, but to hear it is fucking great. Now, you
yeah.
know
It's just a rumor.
what yeah, for sure, for sure. It is just a rumor. But that is good to hear nonetheless, man. I mean, again, knowing WWE, Trick is going to be on top of the ladder, and Cody Rhodes is going to make the insurmountable climb to stop the evil Trick Williams and get the briefcase for himself. To then later probably cash in on CM Punk, but he's gonna stab him in the front, dude. Just like he told him a couple years ago.
Just stab him.
He told him that before in a
Just
promo
stab him in the front.
before. Yeah.
He did tell him that in the promo, man, and they're always asking about their fucking eyes and that he's gonna stab each other in the front, and that's the only fucking two elements they fucking have with each other, man. And I will say that day on Twitter after that show, if Cody Rhodes does win it instead of Trick Williams, and they're both on that ladder, I mean, I would love to see Twitter afterwards, man. It
Oh
would be a
yeah.
glorious day on Twitter
Oh
to see the uproar of that one. The racist Triple H stuff. Ooh, that's always a hit, bro.
it's gonna
It's always a dopamine hit to see those tweets.
it will hit. It for sure will hit,
It will
bro.
hit. It will
Um,
hit. But hopefully he is testing for bigger things.
Dude, I certainly hope so. And honestly, dude, I was gonna say I didn't know what I could see him doing. That's bigger and better because obviously, like, you're not gonna involve him with Kevin Owens and CM Punk.
Yeah.
But now that you say that, that makes a lot of sense, dude. I think he'd be awesome. I think he'd be awesome. And you guys know how harsh I was on Trick when he first got called up. I thought he was nothing more than an entrance. But I gotta say, I was wrong. And the more I've seen him on the main roster, he's getting a lot better in the ring than I ever remember him being. He's
Yeah.
improving. He's improving a lot. I really love his style. I really love his swag. I really love his aura. I like kind of all like the little innuendos to Booker T. I think that's like a really cool part of his character. And overall, again, a guy for his size, man. I think he moves around in the ring very well. I think I like his style in the ring. I think it works for him, and I really like Trick. And again, you guys know how hard I was on Trick. I was not a fan. I really didn't think he was going to do shit on the main roster. And I'm very happy to be wrong about that. And I've really liked the more and more that I've seen from him. If you do plan on putting money in the bank on him, dude, that is probably the only thing I could think of that is bigger and better for Trick.
Yeah.
He I think, bro, a cash in with him would be so sick if you have a down champion and his song starts playing, dude. People are chanting "whoop that Trick," but he just walks out there all stoic. Dude, that would be
Oh,
sick, dog. That would be
that'd be
sick.
really tough. That'd be
Um,
really tough.
yeah, I mean, again, that's the only thing I could even really think of too. Now that you mention it, of
Yeah.
just something that is for him, bigger and better because he's won the U.S. title. The only thing bigger and better would be the WWE Championship, which obviously isn't the case. But we got Money in the Bank coming up, man. I originally
Exactly.
predicted Dom Mysterio would finally get his moment. Apparently, he's gonna have to wait till next year. But Trick Williams, however, isn't a bad option. Now, I would be pissed if I said Dom should win it this year and fucking Cody Rhodes goes on to win
Oh,
Money in the Bank. Then I would be pissed. But if we pass up on Dom for Trick, again, that's a lateral move. You know what I mean? That's not going downhill. I must say that. So yeah, I
100%.
like it. I like it.
I like it. I like that idea, and as long as it's not, an already main event talent, I'm okay with it. Whether it's Dom, whether it's Strick, No, it ain't gonna be Hayes, but like whether it's Hayes, names like that, I would totally take. I'd be fine with any of them.
100%. And that is like that was one unwritten rule I love from Triple H that he had the first year he did Money in the Bank, 2023. No no former
Preview.
world
Mm-hmm.
champions. Now that's the rule. No future world champions. Now that's what Triple H lives by. But before it was no former world champions that in the match. Everybody in the match to win Money in the Bank and to go on to win the title would be their first time holding a world title. I love that. That's obviously one thing we do here at NHP with our Your Time Is Now award. It's again what we started last year when we retooled the award. That was one of the qualifications for the award is you cannot have had won a world championship from from it
Yeah,
previously. So
your
I
past.
yes,
Exactly.
I love it, and I think that's a great way to go. And again, Trick is a guy that fits that bill. He fits that bill of never being again. That is the point of things like Money in the Bank. That is the point of a match like a Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Now those ones, are a little bit more common, and those ones I don't mind as much. But Money in the Bank,
Yeah,
especially, these are all matches.
especially when
The, these are these are all matches that should be used to catapult people into the main event scene. Now, again, in the case for like a Rumble or a Chamber, that's not always the case, and that's fine. But Money in the Bank, especially, is one that should.
yeah,
King of the Ring is another one. Your focus should be putting that on people to catapult them, to really showcase them and boost them into superstardom. But they lack that ability. But hopefully, Trick is the exception to that this year.
exactly. I really hope so.
So, what makes more sense now with Trick being, destined for bigger and better things? According to False Finish, Lil Yachty is in contract talks for an extension with WWE.
And this is how he's gonna be the world champion because
And
Lil Yachty's his friend.
this is why Trick Williams will be catapulted into superstardom.
Yep, exactly, bro. And I'm not even like we're not even trying to be funny. That is like probably a genuine, real backstage reason of why they like him so much is celebrity involvement. He is so like easy for, and obviously he is genuinely friends with Lil Yachty. So yeah, that really boosts him creatively for that moronic
Yeah.
creative team.
He is friends he is friends with Yachty. WWE sees this and they say, well, if we use Trick,
We get to use
we get
Yachty.
to use Yachty, and he's going to give us clicks across
Eyes.
all our social
Exactly.
media platforms. He's going to bring in new viewers to WWE.
New viewers.
Um,
Exactly.
Yachty, WWE is just so lucky that Lil Yachty is one of the celebrities that wanted to overcome the celebrity involvement stigma in WWE and actually come around. Because Yachty, for the most part, is like there every week. And
He's there.
this dude takes Trick on tour with him. So WWE is just so lucky that Lil Yachty actually wants to like stick around and be involved. And Trick is very lucky as well because again, that is probably one of the. And again, I'm not
You don't
saying
mean
this
that is
to.
the whole
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, 100%. I don't mean that this is the only reason why they use them, but like you said, I guarantee you that is a huge part of why they like to use Trick as much as they do because they know they have a celebrity that actually wants to show up every week and actually be involved and they want to take advantage of it.
Oh, you know it.
So I know Trick can do it on his own, but the fact that Yachty's there really, I think, sells it to WWE as, oh, we got something in this
Oh,
guy.
we got something here.
Yep.
Yeah, you know them.
100%. But even at that, I do like Yachty and Trick. Sometimes I
I
don't
do.
really care for, Yachty bringing out the trick stick. But like for the entrance, I think Yachty does add, and I think it really helps that they are good friends in real life. I think it helps,
Hmm.
but um again, they're also lucky it's not the worst pairing in the world, because if this was Pat and Randy Orton, then
Ooh,
yeah, again, we
it's
could have been stuck with something like that. So I'll take Yachty and Trick over that any day of the week.
exactly like Logan said. He isn't needed, but he's not offensive either, which
Yes.
which is all that matters with their celebrity involvement.
Oh shit.
Shit, taking them out.
Wrong pipe, bro. Goddamn. Oh, I hate that.
I hate that shit so much.
Excuse me. Oh god. All right. Let's see what else we got here, man. Speaking of SmackDown as well, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. Well, well. When one got cleared, the other one got put on the shelf. Rhea Ripley reveals that she underwent surgery for her knee. She says via her Instagram, after just under 14 years in wrestling and doing sport for my entire life, it has caught up to me. Surgery was never a first option for me, but it got to the point where it was needed. First one down, hopefully no more. I've survived. Now it's time to start thriving again so I can get back to doing what I love to do. See you all down the road. Speaking of which, Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave has elaborated on this, and he states, the hope right now is that Rhea Ripley will be back in time for the Royal Rumble. Now, what does that mean for Chelsea Green? I mean, Chelsea Green may actually get an actual reign. Um, according
Hate that.
to according to False Finish HQ, with Rhea Ripley undergoing surgery, sources indicate it is very likely WWE will recognize Chelsea Green as the official WWE Women's Champion without the interim tag.
Just why you don't do that in the first place, but all right.
Exactly. Exactly. So, first off, here. Jeez. Hold on.
Took him out, man. Really took
It
this man
really did
out.
mess me up, bro. First off, Rhea Ripley, it absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks. And that's why I said WWE should have just stripped her. You do not play around with a meniscus injury, with an Achilles injury, MCL, ACL, any of those injuries. You do not play with. Those are very serious injuries with very, very serious recovery time. And again, you should have just stripped her. You should have just stripped her. You did the same thing with Dominic Mysterio last year, where he was the IC champion for like forever, and like half of his reign he wasn't on television because he was out hurt with an injury. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? So they go and make this interim match. Chelsea Green wins it, and everybody thinks Chelsea Green's just immediately going to get squashed by Rhea Ripley upon return. Were some of these people correct? Probably. But now I can say I am very happy that Chelsea Green is not going to, be an interim champion, and she's legit the women's world champion now, and looks like Rhea might be out to the Royal Rumble, which gives Chelsea, I would say, more than enough time to have an actual title reign, man. So if Rhea comes back by the Royal Rumble, that obviously is a very dope return you can save for the Royal Rumble. Whether you have her in the Royal Rumble or not, I would hope not. I don't really see that being in the cards. I think you should give that to somebody else, being that Rhea Ripley's a former Rumble winner herself. She's had championship matches at WrestleMania multiple years in a row, so But nonetheless, you can save her for a very nice surprise in the match. But
I
I
think
do wish
so.
her a speedy recovery nonetheless.
I do, man. I really do wish her a speedy recovery. Hope everything goes well. Hopefully, no more surgeries or nothing. Hopefully, it's just straight recovery at this point. And, hopefully she could be back by the Royal Rumble, man. I really hope so. It does work out for Chelsea, man. Hopefully, she really does get like a real title reign out of this. I think they will strip the interim name. I just hope she isn't losing that title by Sunday night's main event. I wouldn't be shocked, but I hope not. I hope she gets a real and decent reign with that title, man. And hopefully everything by Royal Rumble can come together, man. Hopefully she could return at the Rumble, not win it, preferably for me, but be there, be back, man. And hopefully for Chelsea, like I said, they give her a real reign that isn't, gone by Money in the Bank, gone by Sunday night's main event. Hopefully, she doesn't get cashed in on instantly at Money in the Bank and stuff like that. Hopefully, she gets a real reign, man, and hopefully, Rhea can be back in a timely manner. Wish everything the best for her.
I hope so, man. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, Rhea Ripley is definitely can be at times pretty injury prone, so it does suck to see. It does suck to see nonetheless. However, um, you know, it is best. Again, it is best, man. That is a way to accumulate untaken care of properly injuries, man. If you constantly go the physical therapy route and you're dealing with that for a long time, it's very easy to re-aggravate something, and it's a very good, it can be a very good way to burn yourself out, and just run your body into the ground. So definitely don't do that. But nonetheless,
No,
Rhea. Um, Rhea should be back for the Royal Rumble again. I think that should be a dope surprise that you can save for the Royal Rumble. And um, as for Chelsea Green, she may actually get a real title reign, and hopefully, yes, it is not over by Sunday night's main event. But I also wouldn't doubt it.
would not
So,
be shocked, dude. I would totally not be shocked with something like that.
yo, we got the birthday boy here,
How you
Durante,
doing,
bro.
bro?
We showed it earlier, but there you go, man. There's the graphic. You
Happy.
got an official graphic today, bro.
You
Good
hit the
stuff.
graphic for you, bro. Love you, dog.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
birthday, man. Family's good. Everything's good, bro. How about you, bro? How you been?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you want to rewind, we said a little something in the intro. We said a little something in the intro about your birthday, man. But happy birthday, bro. We appreciate the fuck out of you, man. Appreciate you, dog. I hope you have a great day, bro. Yes, sir.
Truly, truly hope your birthday is awesome, bro. We truly appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roman Reigns. Everybody's
This man.
wondering. Everybody's wondering, man. What did Rey Mysterio talk to Roman Reigns about? Did he tell him?
I talk to you.
I had surgery 5 times on my left knee. Is that what he told Roman?
Love
What did
that
he tell
clip,
Roman,
dude.
bro? Dude, where he's like
Goated
on the
clip.
ground, fucking writhing in pain.
It's
I
black
had
and
surgery
white,
five
and he's
times
just
on
on
my
the
left
ground.
knee.
He's
um,
in the ring, just wincing in pain.
bro's got the fucking Joel Embiid knees, bro. Damn.
Dude, for real.
Have you? I don't know if you've seen basketball Twitter, dude. Have you seen the screenshots of people zooming in on his knees?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, they're
Oh, I might have.
you could just tell, like, all them
Ooh,
surgeries, bro. Man,
no, that's rough, dude.
tough.
That's rough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Durante. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
So, it is just announced. Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio announced that a tournament to name a number one contender for Roman Reigns World Heavyweight Championship on the September 14th episode of Monday Night Raw from Mexico City has been announced. The tournament will feature the best. Ray says the tournament will feature the best luchadores from Raw, SmackDown, and AAA. The tournament has
Get it, Ray, dude.
the tournament. Gotti told us earlier. The tournament has Penta versus Laredo Kid, Psycho Clown versus La Parca, Dragon Lee versus El Hijo D. Dr. Wagner Jr., and Rey Fenix versus El Pascal, which contradicts these reports that according to Uncle Dave, gotta love Uncle Dave, as of press time, El Grande Americano is rumored to be the one to face Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title on Raw in Mexico City next month. And El Grande's not even in the fucking tournament.
Fucking Dave.
Please
Good old Davey boy.
give me Roman Reigns versus Pentagon Jr., bro. Give it to me.
I think that's the goal here. I think that's the match
Give me
they
it
want
all.
to do. Give me it all, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I second that. But either way, man, I think El Grande is going for Dom's AAA title. I think that's the goal for El Grande. And I think Penta is the go-to face Roman. Obviously, talked about earlier. They mix it up in the Royal Rumble. Literally, the best part about the Royal Rumble was that little moment where they, little team together a little bit. And they were hitting each other with their moves.
Yeah.
Very dope moment. And give us that match. I think it'll bang on that show, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that sounds really exciting. And bro, this is what I wanted from this run from Roman, man. And we're finally getting at least one moment of the type of shit I really wanted to see, man. So I'm excited.
And like, dude, like they used to do this stuff back in the day too. I remember when they had Roman Reigns in a feud with Buddy Matthews. You know what I mean? Which
It's
was a
like,
completely unknown guy, and those are where some of his best matches come from. Or to Vince, Buddy was an unknown guy. We all knew and loved
yeah,
love Buddy from 205, but
you
dude,
know,
that
Vince Moore.
match, yeah, that match with Roman on SmackDown's like one of fucking Roman's like best TV matches ever. You know,
Yep.
And I honestly think this is best than Roman Reigns showing up at Triple Mania or Roman Reigns showing up to counter program All Out with Worlds Collide. I actually really like, and I completely forgot about this Raw in Mexico. I really like how this ended up being what Ray needed to talk to Roman about. I think it actually makes the most sense. I think it makes the most sense, and I think it's something that's really cool. Give the people in Mexico City a title match, you know what I mean? Now, what's sad about the whole thing is WWE visibly showed you a representation of how NXT talents go up to like main roster writers. You know, when when Ray goes up to Roman, he's like, Roman, did you know I'm the general manager of AAA? And Roman goes, I do now. That's every
I do
NXT
now.
talent. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Michael Hayes. Have you guys seen my work?
Heck
I
no.
will now. I didn't see
Bunch
shit.
of fucking bums.
Um,
God damn.
Roman didn't even know. Wait, wait,
You didn't even know.
he didn't even fucking know that Rey Mysterio was the GM at AAA. But Roman is gonna be facing luchadores in Mexico City. I'm gonna hold the tournament. I actually love it. Give me Roman versus Penta. I know Penta's not like a AAA guy per se. I don't give a fuck. Give me Roman
Shit.
versus Penta.
That's what I want. I think that's the best thing you can get out of that tournament.
Yes, I mean if you look at like other names like Dragon Lee and Rey Fenix, you know what I mean. But like if you, but again, those aren't even like AAA guys. If you look at like AAA guys,
Psycho Clown, La Parka.
obviously
I
like
mean,
a Vikingo match would have been really cool, but obviously he's hurt.
that would have been dope.
Maybe I would say maybe the best one out of these guys that I know of is maybe like Laredo Kid or Dr. Wagner Jr. Like those guys are good, but like who gives a shit? Give me the Penta match. Give me the fucking Penta match.
That's what we want from this is the Penta match. I think that's the goal.
Well, maybe because that one UFC fighter, you know, his maybe because his favorite luchador is La Parca. Maybe they gotta pull La Parca. Could you fucking imagine La Parca
I'd be so
versus
mad.
Roman Reigns?
Oh, I'd be so pissed, bro. I'd be shitting all over that match, bro. I don't want that Penta clone. Even though I think his legacy is older than Penta's, but he's still a Penta clone.
Yeah. We got Orozco here. Hi, Orozco.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
How's it going?
Welcome to the show, man. Thank you.
But yes, I think, especially like you said too, I think the best thing for El Grande anyway is to go after the mega title. I don't see a point in him for as over as he is, just taking a loss to Roman Reigns, especially like with Penta. With Penta, again, not only is it a match people want to see, Penta could take a loss and he'll be fine. Like it's not that big of a
He
deal.
really can't.
But yeah. So Roscoe asks, "Is Bianca Belair coming back to the Rumble 2027?" I actually seen they just she just gave birth. So
Oh shit.
congrats to them. Very 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 happy for them. I don't know. I certainly hope so though. Her fingers still really, at least the last picture we seen of it, it's still pretty like fat. It's still got that
Mm-hmm.
like a giant
It's
giant
swollen.
bulge in it. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, dude, I feel like I'm just waiting forever for Bianca to come back, and it's just terrible, dude.
Really.
It's been a year and a half, bro. What are we doing?
Been a year and a half, dude. It's probably gonna be like over 2 years when we see her. Hopefully, we can see her in the Royal Rumble. I would love
Hope so.
that, but I just don't know, man. I really don't know unless those pictures are old and she's just fleecing us and not and giving us the wrong information on purpose to not expect her to be back that soon. But if the picture she posting is like legit, like currently what her finger looks like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Royal Rumble, man, and that's scary.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So, speaking of Roman Reigns, Uncle Dave has a story for us. According to Uncle Dave, he says, "It's very clear the big picture is that Obafemi will be the new face of the company. When the decision is made, he will be taking that spot from Roman Reigns." Oh, come on, man. I thought Cody was QB1, bro. I thought he was
I
the
mean,
man.
he's QB none. He don't fucking matter. I don't take him seriously. He don't, man.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, Dave. Thank you for stating the obvious, but nonetheless, man. This is good to hear. This is good to hear. I just obviously am gonna need WWE to put some action on this, bro. I need them to put some action on this, man. To I need them to show me that Obafemi is going to be the face of the company. And they've done they I mean they have, but I need to see them really commit. I need to see them really, now that the feud with Brock is over, you got no crutch to stand on now. The trilogy's done. It's over. Now we need to see, what do y'all really have in your bag for Obafemi.
Exactly. I needed to see what y'all do with Obafemi, man. How you prop him up. I love that the goal is for him to essentially take, Roman's big, world, title and just main eventer spot. And that should be the goal. And we'll see how you guys get there, man, because I don't completely trust this company. I trust them that that is their end goal. I think that is their end goal, but they're not always great with, getting to end goals with their creative, man. So hopefully everything goes well, man, and hopefully they actually have something for him after this, man. Seemingly from what we got, the little tease with Braun is something really cool. I would really like to see something like that. So you got a little something there, man. So hopefully they keep up that type of energy.
100%. 100%, bro. Durante said he went back and saw. Appreciate it, bro. And he says
Appreciate you, bro.
he cannot put into words how much he misses Bianca and Naomi, bro. Goddamn,
Both of them.
dude.
I mean,
This
ah,
fucking creative needs him, bro. My
it
God.
really they really need him. We got to deal with Liv Morgan for the summer, bro. Give me Bianca, and especially give me Naomi right now, man. She was on a
Bro.
run, and
Naomi was
I can't wait
fire,
for her to come
bro.
back. It was
Oh
so
man.
good, bro.
Had to just go and fuck it all up.
Oh,
So that's the plan, but hopefully WWE can execute it. Now, Brock
hopefully.
Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. Speaking of the guy that WWE was using as an Obafemi crutch for a little bit, Brock Lesnar was recently on the Pat McAfee show. He was on the Pat McAfee show, and he has confirmed that he is retired from professional wrestling. He says, "I am retired. And I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody. Saturday was a very emotional day for me. When Obafemi slammed me at WrestleMania, I was like, I can't do this again. I think I'm done." Speaking of that, WWE is already on it. Don't you worry. Because according to WrestleVotes, despite Brock Lesnar retiring, there are high-ranking officials within WWE, Triple H, who
Triple
who
H.
who need Brock Lesnar to bail him out for WrestleMania 43 with his star power. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. That's just the truth.
Crap. There are high-ranking officials within WWE who still believe that Lesnar will be involved in WrestleMania 43 in some capacity. One source noted that if another match isn't in the card, the idea of Brock Lesnar headlining the WWE Hall of Fame in Saudi Arabia would certainly be on the table. The same source said they can't envision Lesnar walking away before one final payday in Saudi Arabia. Now, if he wrestles, then it's Brock. Okay, he got that bag. But if Brock really doesn't want to wrestle, the Hall of Fame could be his way to get that payday.
That is straight cheese from Brock Lesnar. And you know what? I respect the hustle at that point, man. You
All
don't
right,
even want to
Brock.
wrestle no more, but you want that Saudi paycheck. I'll just do the Hall of Fame, bro, because they're doing it over there
He
in
played
Saudi.
chess. He played chess
So
with
he
these
might be
motherfuckers,
playing,
bro.
he might be playing super chess, bro. You know, there is always the possibility that he does wrestle truly one last time for the bag over there
Yeah.
in Saudi. But if he might headline Hall of Fame, that's an even easier bag for Brock Lesnar because they're gonna want him in at least to show face somewhat over there, man. And I think Hall of Fame is actually perfect for him. So if he is truly retired, obviously we've said this like 5 times since WrestleMania, but thank you, Brock. All you've done, super underrated in terms of quality. He really is. But we'll see. We'll see in Saudi, Brody. Uh,
Yes.
I'm gonna save the 10th talk about his retirement for the Hall of Fame at this point.
We might as well. And even after that, who even knows if it's going to be a true lock? Lesnar is one of these guys, man. It's like you never really know if he is retired. Again, he was also talking on the Pat McAfee show, and, he's saying things along the lines of like, um, he's given enough of his body to everything he's done in his life. He wants to relax. He wants to be a dad. This and that. We obviously know Brock and the Lesnars are set up for fucking generations and generations. But again, there's always the chance that Brock comes back. So, you can never really truly say goodbye. But again, for the third fucking time this year, I will say thank you, Brock. Appreciate everything you did. Again, don't really know if this is the last time or not. I don't think we'll ever know.
Probably not.
I don't think we will truly ever know until the man is 6 feet under. Maybe that's when he'll officially be retired, and there's absolutely no chance of him coming back. Because again, with Brock, there's just always that chance. But
Always.
if he really has his mind made up, and this is really, this is really it for him. I gotta say, I tip my cap to the guy because he played real ass chess. If he is going to find a way to get that Saudi payday by way of the Hall of Fame, that is actually pretty genius on his part.
He's a genius with
Um,
that one.
if that is the plan for him, but Pat, Pat McAfee, on the Pat McAfee show, Brock Lesnar says he's done. So we will see. I'll see.
We'll see.
Either way, I'm sure we'll see you in April. Whether you're going to be putting the
Exactly.
fight shorts back on or putting the suit on to give your Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, him in a suit will be hilarious. I gotta see that.
Who and you never seen clips of him in the UFC?
I mean, I know all the clips I've seen were like him actually in the octagon, so I've actually never seen like his standoff clips of him, wearing a suit or nothing.
I'm dead.
Bro's a
Yeah.
wide ass. Bro's gonna look like Kingpin.
I feel like maybe it's pretty obvious to ask, but who do you have in Duck Brock?
I think it's very obvious for
Yeah.
good old Paul Heyman, man. I think it's a
Yes.
very obvious one.
Yes, obviously, if you ever thought about doing anybody else, I don't know why you would, but if you ever thought of it, you could think of maybe, I would maybe throw Kurt Angle's name in that hat, but I don't think the
I can definitely see
idea.
Kurt
Yeah.
being there.
Oh, Kurt, I could for sure see Kurt being there, but in terms of an induction, there you can think of other names, but there is no reason to, because yeah, it's very obvious Paul Heyman inducts Brock Lesnar for sure.
This is my good friend, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Goated, bro. He's gonna be on the way. He's gonna be at the Hall of Fame listening to Dax. He's gonna be goated.
Dude, big Dax guy.
He's a big Dax guy.
Yeah. WWE has fired, or not fired. WWE has departed
Oh,
with Patrick Dooley.
no.
What do you think about this, man?
Who is this? Is a real question.
I thought the same thing. Okay, I thought the same thing, and I'm glad you did too. But then it got a whole lot more interesting when I found out who this guy was.
Oh, is this the writer guy?
According to Uncle Dave, Patrick Dooley has departed WWE. The call to let Dooley go came from Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro. The report added, people in WWE were surprised he was cut. Dooley... Oh, man. Dooley's departure was first reported by PW Insider, which was said that he quietly left the company in July, along several other staffers who exited due to budget cuts. He had been WWE's senior vice president of global strategy and creative operations since December of 2023, and he was described internally as Triple H's number 2 to everything, to every matter outside of creative. He joined WWE as a director of global strategy after working at CA Technologies, and the consulting firm Oliver Wyman, and holds a MBA from Wharton. During this time with the company, he was involved in the WWE acquisition of AAA, AAA's television deal with Fox Latin America, and NXT's return to Full Sail University. WWE has not commented publicly on the departure, and no replacement has been named. So Triple H's number 2 guy that helped him run the company, I guess, everything outside of creative, is gone, which is very interesting to me because I thought Triple H had nothing to do with WWE other than creative.
Yeah.
It seems like the more and more time goes on, TKO is getting rid of everybody that tries to be involved with anything company-wise.
I think so. They really are. They really want to be the ones overall running the show. I think this was a mix of two things. One, like I just said, them wanting to get rid of people and put, their own third parties, their own people looking over the stuff to run the company. And I think this was a little warning shot bow on Triple H, man. I think this was one of those things where it was a way like your team, we can get rid of all of you if we really wanted to. I think this was a warning, and this was kind of a little shot at Triple H of he's not invincible, and everyone's replaceable, man. So it really sucks for him. Hopefully Dooley finds work and whatever, and he's good. But I think this was a warning to Triple H, and I think this is another one of their goals of truly running everything with this company.
I think so, man. I think so. I mean, we've kind of heard about them, kind of freeing Triple H from the grasp of anything to do with this company minus creative. And then even at points again, that they do like to give their influence on him. how long has it been? It's been a while now since we've heard, Triple H doesn't deal with contracts anymore. It's like they want to dumb him down to only a creative guy, which is terrible
Hmm.
because I mean that at this
He's
point is
bad
one of
at
his
it.
fucking worst suits that he wears any fucking way. So I don't really know if us as fans really win here at all. But yeah, I could definitely, and I thought the same thing, especially with this recent news of they want to start pressuring these guys, and they've been pressuring them recently on Monday Night Raw, and the creative feels a lot of pressure, and then we heard they're going to start pressuring them in 2028. So it's like it's interesting to see stuff like this because it really makes you wonder, are they really gonna wait until 2028 to start pressuring, or could this come a lot sooner if they don't see the improvement in the spots that they want to?
I was gonna say I could see more retrospectively. I could see that 2028 story of being like, you know, we could wait till 2028, but it's all up to you. We just want, essentially, they just want to like, get something out there to, in a way, let Triple H know, we're gonna put the pressure on you at some point if you don't lock the fuck in and do something, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be any time, man. And Triple H did good on Monday. Hopefully, he does good tonight. And I think he's hoping that he does good in the future, man.
100%. 100%. All right. We got some show news coming up here. As for our final two stories as we wind down here, according to WrestleVotes, according to a source with direct knowledge, SummerSlam in 2029 is headed to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, which I don't know if I said it earlier on this
You're just,
show. I got to see Lucas Oil
you did,
Stadium. I drove right past it. I don't know. I can't remember if I said it at the. I know I told
you
you
did
guys
mention,
yesterday. Okay, I gotcha.
you
Couldn't
did mention.
remember or not. But I actually just drove past Lucas Oil Stadium, and yeah, it definitely looks like a factory for sure, but pretty nice place. Pretty nice
Oh,
place. But yeah, it's an
oh yeah,
old it's an old build. It's an old build, but it actually looks really cool. It's nice to have a stadium looking like that in these days where all these stadiums look like spaceships. Which
big
those ones are
glass
nice,
dome.
but gotta have something different every now and again.
Exactly. It's nice to have something different, and we can't say anything. We do have the Now Arena, which is
Exactly.
literally essentially a Home Depot.
Exactly. Yes. They need to pour some new concrete in there, bro. Because brother,
Fuck.
that
God.
that joint is burnt out.
Yeah, shit it
So
is.
we obviously knew Indy was getting some of this stuff a couple years ago when they created that three
That deal.
that three show deal where it was like Lucas Oil Stadium's going to be getting it's going to be getting a Mania, SummerSlam, and a Royal Rumble. Now we obviously already
Mhm.
got the Royal Rumble. It looks like Mania is probably even further ahead. If their next one is if their next Lucas Oil Stadium show is in 2029, then WrestleMania I'm assuming is going to be after that. I don't know why they would do it before. I feel like they're
I,
gradually building to Mania here.
I guess they are, man. So 2031 WrestleMania, bro, Indianapolis.
There you go. Knowing WWE, they're going to blow them off until like 2035.
Probably. Who,
But
who knows, bro? Who knows?
yeah. But nonetheless, real cool location. Real cool location for SummerSlam. I just ask, can we please get rid of that SummerSlam logo? Can we do something else with it, please? For the love of
Please.
everybody.
Exactly, bro. It's time to change up the logo for SummerSlam. It really is. But overall, they're doing more of their indie deal, man. They're taking SummerSlam two-night event to Indianapolis, man. So it's gonna be good. 2029, and we'll see how it is when we get there, man. Hopefully, for his case, Triple H is still around because you never know, man. You
Yeah,
never know.
Vince will be back running the show by then, for,
Oh
for
my
all we
God.
fucking know. And
Oh
our
God.
final story for the day, WWE. All right. WWE has announced and put out, for some reason, this ridiculously blurry image that a part of TKO Group Holdings partnership with the Arizona Sport Alliance, the 40th annual Royal Rumble is headed to Arizona at State Farm Stadium in February. Yes, February of 2027. With well, before we get on to the news about what they want to do with it, it looks like we're going back to February again for the Royal Rumble. It's probably going to be early February, so it makes me wonder, are they going to push Mania back towards the end or middle of April again, which is just horrifying to fucking think about. As for the Royal Rumble going to State Farm Stadium, I think it's really cool. I think Phoenix is a really cool venue, man. And I got to say, one thing I love is when they integrate sports teams and the sports team colors to the event. However, one thing I will rag on WWE for, why in the world are we doing the same Royal Rumble logo? We just talked about this with the SummerSlam logo. I would always like to see a refreshed logo for every year of the show. But nonetheless, I still do really appreciate the involvement of the Arizona Cardinals colors here, being that they will be where the Arizona Cardinals host their games.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Looks good. I'm excited for him, man. Again, with the logo stuff, you could just change up the logos, dude. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I see this dude on TikTok. Next time I see him, I'll have to send it to you. He makes like if states had logos, and I remember the one in there was Arizona. I'm just imagining something like that for Royal Rumble would be super dope, man. Either
Yeah.
way, I like Arizona. Good location, good crowd, man. And I'm intrigued to see how it goes, man. Obviously, they got the February spot. So if Mania is at its normal time, I actually might like that it shrinks the time between Mania and Royal Rumble, which I think is overall good for the way WWE books. But there is that fear that they extend Mania out a little more. Hopefully, they don't do that. But if it stays the same, tighter time frame between the shows, might be a little better for their creative team, man. Either way, good location, and hopefully, they're able to show out with that one.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it ends up being a good show. And especially now, because according to WrestleVotes, WWE is seriously considering expanding the Royal Rumble in 2027 to a 2-night event. However, as things stand, the expectation within the company, as for now, is that it will remain a one night. If it does, this could possibly be for the final time. There is significant interest from WWE to eventually turn the show into a multi-night event. So it looks like it is being considered, and it seems like it's up on the table. And the only reason I say that, and the only reason I truly believe that, they didn't put out a date for this. It's
Nope.
not a singular date. They just said February in their tweet. They just said February 2027. And again, I could absolutely see. I really think they're still debating it.
I think they are.
I really think they're still debating it. And honestly, from what we heard from Triple H before, I don't think he wants to do it. I think that
No.
I at least from what we've heard from him before, he gives the vibe he hates 2-night events. Because I remember a couple years ago, somebody asked him, are you going to make Survivor Series and Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble a 2-night event? And his response was, why would you do that to me? I think this is completely from TKO. I think they want to get the ticket sales on both nights. I think the 2 nights equals a bigger site fee for them. I think they are going to pressure Triple H. And again, this is something that I will put on the back of TKO, because from what we've heard from Triple H, for as much as we rag on the guy, I really do think he's innocent here, and I really do think he is the one I think he gets Sam Raimi'd here. I think he gets fucking pressured into doing these 2-night events that he does not want to do.
I think so. I think that is the case here, man. You know, we are always fair with Triple H, man. You know, and the end of the day, we're always a shitting on Triple H, man, for his booking and whatnot. But this one, I think, is definitely going to be on TKO. This just screams TKO,
Yeah.
wanting 2 nights, wanting all the money, all the superstore revenue, and the site fees, and all that, man. I could definitely see it. I mean, you just tell from the way Triple H books these 2 nights events. One night sucks, the other night's good. You could tell he doesn't really fuck with 2 nights, man. And Royal Rumble at 2 nights screams atrocious. It's gonna be 3-0 matches on both nights, and then each night is gonna end with its own Royal Rumble match, and that's it. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be the most useless 2 night event in the world, man. And I really think TKO is going to go for it. I this I think Triple H and Creative is really fighting him on this one. That's why I think the actual date hasn't been announced. And we'll see when we get that date. I hope it's not a 2 night event. I hope they keep Rumble at 1 nights, man. But I really wouldn't be shocked if it's 2 nights. If it's 2 nights, it's just a waste. Like Logan says, it's a scam, especially with the like at least for Mania, you have the case of it's Mania. It's our biggest
Yeah.
show of the year. We want to widen it out. We want to stretch it out a little bit. That's understandable. SummerSlam, I'd have kept it at 1 night. All right, semi understandable. You want to make it your Mania of the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other show makes no sense, especially the ones that have the gimmick matches, like a Rumble, like a Survivor Series, like a Money in the Bank, because all it is going to be 2 to 3 nothing matches before the main event of the first night being the women's, second night being the men's, and that's it. It's going to be the most repetitive thing in the world. And they're never going to truly, be the special night that it is, man. Hopefully it just stays at 1 night.
I certainly hope so. And I, like you just kind of mentioned, dude, I have a fear for this for every show that is either has a gimmick on it or is named after a gimmick to be
Yep.
main evented. And I mean, I'm talking every show. I'm talking, obviously, we got Mania and SummerSlam that are already the 2 night shows, which are the only ones that I understand and the only ones that I think and I agree with for being a 2 night show. Mania is obviously your biggest show of the year. SummerSlam, again, it's kind of like your Mania of the summer. So
Yeah.
this is what all your summer feuds should culminate at and whatnot. Or even like if you do like feuds at Mania, that feuds that start at Mania, you end them at SummerSlam. I get that. Anything else other than that, I am terrified for. I'm terrified for a Royal Rumble, for a 2 night Royal Rumble. I'm terrified for a 2 night Money in the Bank, terrified for a 2 night Elimination Chamber show. These are things, again, anything with a gimmick match on it or something that is named after a gimmick like the ones I just mentioned, I am truly terrified for because you just know
Mhm.
in their fucking brains they're like, we could get 2 nights, we could get double revenue on everything, and we can main event 1 night with the men and 1 night with the women.
Yep.
And but all it's
That's
gonna end
exactly
up
what it's gonna
being,
be.
is 2 underwhelming shows with an underwhelming undercard. That's all it's gonna
Oh
be.
yeah.
Um, do not, please do not do it. And I have a very bad feeling we can be seeing this for the Royal Rumble as soon as 5 months away because all they put on this graphic was 2027. Well,
They're
and then
fighting it.
yes, and then in their tweet they said February 2027. They didn't give a date, and I largely think it is because TKO is heavily pushing for it to not just be a date. It is going to be dates.
Exactly.
So, yes, that is the
And
news.
Triple H, dude,
Uh,
he isn't good at fucking booking a Royal Rumble and booking Survivor or War Games anyway, let alone
or a
splitting them in
chamber.
2 nights.
Yeah,
Ooh, or a chamber.
all it's going to be is 2 underwhelming ass gimmick matches because he can't do them. Could you
He
listen?
can't do them.
Listen, bro. Imagine. Do you remember how bad that women's War Games was last year?
Ooh, that main eventing its own show. Ooh,
Yes, now imagine
oh, it's
that.
gonna.
Imagine that being a main event of a show. A main event. That's the last thing you see going off the air.
And then what are you gonna get? The fucking before that main event, Baron Corbin and fucking and the Miz on the undercard. You're gonna get fucking Whip Up versus some random AAA tag team. Like it's gonna be the most nothing burger undercards for both shows, no matter the pay per view. They're doomed, and they're gonna try it. I feel like TKO is really fighting Rumble on this one.
That's so fucking ass, bro. That is actually so ass, dude. Yeah, that's atrocious. That really, really, really is atrocious, man. However, that is all the news here today for you guys, man. Again, one time before we leave, again, I will say next week, 3 p.m. Central, Friday, please be here. Please be here if you can. If not, it's cool. Again, you guys can always catch on the replay. Please be here if you can live. It would really mean a lot. I think, again, we just have to talk and discuss the future of NHP, and I would really like a lot of you guys to be there for it. So again, thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys very much. We love you guys, man. Thank you guys, everybody who popped out for today's episode. Again, next week, the Friday news like normal, 3 p.m. Central. Please be there. We would love to have a little chat, and we would love to have you guys there for it, man. Once again, happy birthday to my guy Durante, bro. Happy birthday, brother. We love you, man. We hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, and thank you guys to everybody who popped out in the live chat. Of course, we got Manager Logan. We got a Roscoe. We got the birthday boy Durante. We have two different versions of Gotti. We have at Gotti Devon Ramirez and at Gotti Devon. So thank you, Gotti, for joining us. Thank you to everybody. Also in the Replay Mafia. It has been always a pleasure for my Johnny.
And I, Sir K.
That is going to do it for episode 330 of the news. Thank you guys so very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on Monday with NHP Unscripted.
Peace.